Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Jurassic Dice Tower. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Camilla Cleghorn.
I'm Chris Yee.
And I'm Adam Minton.
We're gonna die. Oh, actually, we're not all gonna die.
No.
If I've seen my movies correctly, just a couple of us are gonna die.
Are you a lawyer?
No.
Okay, then your odds are better.
Yes.
Wait,
no.
but I'm in charge here, so I'm probably dead.
Yes, I vote.
Anyway, Adam, tell us a little bit about yourself and what's going on here.
Absolutely. So I'm from Funko Games, representing here, showing off the Legacy of Isla Nublar, Jurassic World, a brand new Legacy game by the studio Prospero Hall. It is our first Legacy game. It is by far the largest game we have ever created in every possible definition of that word. So longest development cycle, so it's been in development for over 2 years. It is the largest box. It is the heaviest game we've ever made. It is, yep.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a two-hander. It's a two-hander for sure.
Well,
It is-
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Hold up.
It is 7.5 pounds of game.
Sorry, this became a thing.
No,
Chris,
spoilers!
Spoilers!
Go on.
No, I'm going to need that back, please and thank you. Yeah, so it is by far the most ambitious project the studio ever took on. And now it's going to be our first Kickstarter as well. So it's coming to Kickstarter in 5 days on the 22nd. Is that math correct?
Yeah, so there will be a
won't be
link to that
corrected.
in this description when it goes live.
Great.
So, all right, so to that end,
Yes.
not everything in here is absolutely complete, or yes, it is.
This is what people are going to get when they back it on Kickstarter. So actually what you're
okay.
seeing
This
here,
is
this
production.
shiny skin here, this is the Kickstarter exclusive sleeve that you can only get via the Kickstarter. But the game is complete. Everything we wanted to put in the game, we put in. In fact, that's actually how it ended up being as big as it is. We spared no expense, so to speak.
Okay.
That is.
This man knows.
I was just say he's gonna die too.
All right, Chris.
It
Me and
depends.
you
Is this a
then.
book or a movie? In the
Oh, that's true. That guy survived in the. Wait, which one did he die in?
he made it in the movie. What is that?
He died in the book,
Yeah.
but he ate ice cream in the movie because it was melting. I never forget that
So,
scene, and
ice
I was
cream
like, oh, it's really cool.
trumps life.
Actually, we're talking about Jurassic Park. This is actually based on Jurassic World.
I'm glad you said that. So think about Jurassic World like the entire franchise of Jurassic. So this game takes place from before Jurassic Park. Actually, what we're going to be seeing today, the park isn't even built yet. So before Jurassic Park, through all 5 movies, everything in between as well. So we worked with Amblin and Universal to create new stories, new characters, to kind of fill in the gaps of what you don't get to see in the movies.
Oh,
So how
My
many
mind
games is it?
blown.
excellent.
So it is 12 adventures. We start with the tutorial adventure, which is what we're going to be playing today. So, disclaimer, spoilers. We will be playing the first adventure in the game. What this is a replayable tutorial. So this is a brand new game. So we wanted to give people an opportunity to learn how to play the game and figure out how these consequences work before we permanently punish you for maybe putting the visitor center right next to the T-Rex pen, which might not be a great idea. So you can keep playing the tutorial until you're comfortable to move on to adventure number 1, where you're going to start making those permanent changes. So we're not going to be making any permanent changes to the game today. And then you play through until the finale. So it's tutorial, 10 numbered adventures, and then our own epic grand finale. And then that becomes a completely replayable board game. So after you've completed the entire campaign, you have created your own version of Isla Nublar. So you have completely decided where everything goes, what dinosaurs are where, what dinosaurs are even on the island. And then after the finale, we kind of open
Raptors, and that's it.
just raptors, just an island full of raptors. And so we kind of open the sandbox for you after the finale so that you can continue playing. And we've designed it to be a game that you want to pull off your shelf and continue experiencing even after the finale.
I'm working
Fantastic.
to contain my excitement.
There's actually a kid out there right now who's like, just stop talking and open the game.
Well,
That kid is
I am
me.
that kid.
let's do it. So we're going to kind of do a little hybrid of an unboxing and a kind of tutorial because that is
You're
how
not
this is
ripping the
designed.
game open. What is wrong with you?
So,
Just want to play.
okay. So who wants to do the honors?
Too bad you're too far away from it. Well, you can open the box. I'll take
thanks.
I'll take the thing off.
So yeah, this is by the way the entire
That
sleeve.
is really cool looking.
It is all
So it's this
silver
little fella,
foil and embossed.
look.
Ooh, hey, it's
wait,
catching the light
wait.
very beautifully.
Camilla, it says
I
don't
have a
unpack the
warning.
game yet.
I can read. Thank you, Tom.
Oh yeah, so
Do not unpack the game yet.
Across the
Stop.
top.
so this is how we're gonna do it. We have to read everything,
All of it.
all of it, because
Stop.
it is all story.
Okay, before removing anything to the game box, start by reading the rulebook directly below this sheet. It will tell you what to take out and when. Do not open any envelopes or cartons unless instructed. Do not examine, shuffle, scratch off, or sticker any components unless instructed.
And I laughed at that the first time I read that in a Legacy game,
Yep.
but then I read horror stories of people who just did that.
Well, yeah, you just go in and open
And start
everything up.
shuffling
Yep.
everything. You're like, ah, yes, I have had to undo that. So,
Now you have to read the entire rule book.
Well, there are
hey,
steps.
Chris,
There
I
are
saved
steps.
this for you.
Yay.
So one comment as we start to unbox this, you can see here, this art style that we've adapted is all 1950s pulp.
So that's definitely
I
pulp.
know.
Pulp sci-fi.
Yes.
And you're going to see this motif all throughout. We actually continue this comic book feel within each of the adventure guides, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Go ahead.
Okay, do you want to do it so it's the right orientation for the camera?
Oh,
I just thought so. It
That's
wasn't
true.
turned my way. Yeah.
Stop! I read that part.
That's me throwing you under the bus. Do it, Tom.
all right, there's a whole lot of rules, but I guess I can read this green stuff. Visionary entrepreneur John Hammond, that's me, set in motion unimaginable events of science, nature, and adventure. His company, InGen, successfully cloned dinosaurs using DNA from blood preserved in fossilized amber. He then assembled a team to build a park where visitors could see the magnificent animals for themselves. On a rugged island 120 miles west of Costa Rica, where a couple tourist kids got eaten, the creation of Jurassic Park began. Now, there's a whole lot of other stuff here. I
Yes.
don't know where we're supposed to be reading.
So let's kind of. Hi, I'm Rulebook. So whenever
Okay.
it says refer
Hi,
to the
Rulebook.
rulebook.
I will call
Welcome,
you Mr. DNA.
Yes.
Rulebook. May
Hey,
I?
hey,
That's
we
true.
have
You
we
need to
have
do it in a
him.
Mr. DNA voice.
We
A dinosaur!
we have Mr. DNA featured as little reminders all throughout. So, essentially, what we're going to start doing is opening the game, and I'll kind of talk through everything we see as we get to it.
Thanks.
You got to keep it here. There.
Okay.
So, first of all, welcome to Isla Nublar.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind and warm welcome.
Don't mind the screen.
Holy moly!
Oh!
Hey, Roy, let's move us to the bottom left.
Okay.
Because it keeps getting bigger.
Just for now.
Right.
I
Is
think, of
that
course,
gonna
Camilla
be-
is not. You can now keep it in front of you more.
What? But you said that should be there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mixed signals, Tom.
We changed the goalposts.
So, I did warn you, this is the biggest game we've ever made, and
You
I meant that.
physically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm not going there. Not going there. There, I'm going.
All right. Do I open this folio research,
So-
Mr. DNA?
So, what does it say on the back?
On the back. Do not open unless instructed. Do not open unless instructed. Stop.
I think you're supposed to read that in the other order. It's stop. Do not.
So, this is a massive research folio. We don't know what it does yet.
Okay.
Putting it away.
All right, so I'm just gonna show this up here real quick. Oh, green screen's on. That's good to know. Yeah, so you have all the little boxes just so they can kind of see what
Yep.
we're looking at down here. Okay, so just keep unpacking.
So, start pulling stuff out until you hit things with stop signs.
No stop signs. General rules.
So, this is a rules reference keyring. So this kind of acts as a glossary, and as you're adding rules and removing them, you actually add and destroy cards from this key ring.
Okay.
So it's very easy to pass around as a reference. It is all in alphabetical order. So it's like, oh, what do dinosaurs do? You can flip to the dinosaurs card, and it will tell you if anything changes in that regard. You'll be instructed to
All right, I
install
want a key ring.
new key rings.
The only thing that can make
Yes.
that cooler is if it was a trapper keeper.
Oh, yes.
I really like the keyring because I play a Legacy game. I'm like, which cards do we need?
I
Yep.
know!
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then you're not like throwing around a rule book the entire
I would totally
campaign.
have that like all tabbed up. I'll have my little post-it notes on
Oh, my word.
It's-
I'm not playing with her.
You weren't invited. Dinosaur danger round question mark. It says when removed, caution, caution. So I
You-
open it
you
carefully.
can open that, yes.
Open.
Let's green screen this
carefully.
stuff.
Green screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Either
So
side, a bit of green.
don't look
see.
at the back of the blue cards.
Okay.
So
Like
these,
this being the back.
yes.
By
So
back you mean.
yes. So
don't
those
look at
are
that.
those are Dino Danger cards. So there's
look at
actually
this
multiple
side.
kinds of cards in there. So let's start with the
Alright,
little
you-
blue
So I look
ones.
at this side or
Oh,
no?
my word.
Down,
He said
down.
the back. He said.
He meant front.
Well.
Oh, I
okay.
did. Sorry.
Okay, that's
Okay.
why I clarified.
So so the blue ones are Dinosaur Danger round cards. We'll learn more about round cards in just a second,
Okay.
but there's one for every kind of dinosaur you have in
Hey,
the
Camilla,
park.
flip one of those over, will you?
To the back. Should I
It's a trap.
Should I? Yeah. Okay. Got it.
So I'll take those for now.
You don't trust me. That's fair.
I didn't say that.
So do I flip these over?
Yes, you can look at those.
Well, what kind of dinosaurs we got?
Let's do it this way.
So these are the starting 4 dinosaurs.
Yes. I'm okay with this. All right.
Loving it.
Brachiosaurus,
The long neck.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Please be the other one. Yes.
Triceratops.
Oh, that is a cool art. I like the look of him.
That's the one that was sick, right?
That is the one that was sick.
Yes,
Yeah, they had to look
yes.
through the
poop.
dino droppings.
And these are player aids, I assume?
Those are. So we
They
each
look
get
like
one
it?
of those.
Okay. Take one down, pass it around.
So these have all of the player actions on them, as well as dino behavior references on the back. So
Hey, Camilla, hunting is one of the actions.
On
so
it.
you're set.
Dibs.
the dinos will be hunting. And then those dino cards we can line up in a random order, top to bottom along the side of the board.
Line them up top. Okay.
Or however we can do
Is
it.
that what you meant?
There we go.
Close enough, yes, because I don't think the other way is even going to work.
Okay.
All right. Keep digging.
Yes. Dinosaur envelope E.
So,
Says don't open, I bet.
No, it does not. It says nothing.
don't open it. So actually, do me a favor. Pull out those 8 boxes. And we're going to leave them on the table for a dramatic moment in just a second.
Oh.
Like where people can see them. If there are not dinosaurs in those, I'm going to be very disappointed.
You're not going to be disappointed.
All right.
All right, so those envelopes correspond to those boxes, which
Okay,
we find
so
out about in later adventures.
Got it. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Keep pulling. Here we go. We have. Oh, look.
We have the dinosaurs.
Yes, I found them.
So,
Oh, look.
so you can see. Oh no, green
We
on
put
green.
the green one up there. That was genius.
That up there.
Oh, look at
There you go.
him.
So these are
I love the
these are the
museum.
starting 4 dinosaurs. They are absolutely stunning. So we actually got to use the original sculpts from Industrial Light and Magic for these dinosaur models.
I like that you made the
chunky.
green ones the Leafosauruses.
Yep. So the green one.
Vegisauruses,
Yep.
I think they call them.
The green ones are the herbivores. The red ones are the carnivores. And so I said those 8 boxes come into play. There are 8 more of those beautiful sculpts in the game. So there are 12 total dinosaurs that you may or may not unlock throughout the course of the
See, there's
campaign.
3 green, 3 red, and this one's purple.
So there are 2
Oh, it says
Woo
W
creations.
Creations.
Woo creations. So who knows what those are? We're not going to find out today.
I still fundamentally disagree with the concept that people would have been bored with the dinosaur park. I do not understand that. That Jurassic World theory did not make any sense
People
to me.
still go to zoos.
Right.
All right, then we
Items.
have a box of item cards. So go ahead and open that up. And I think I've already divided it so that there's 6 cards in front of the cardboard divider.
There.
Are there not?
There's a cardboard divider. I was trying to find it. 1,
Beautiful.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Perfect. So there are 6 starting item cards. So you can
Yep.
pull those out. We're going to play with them in this adventure.
I'll be
Here.
using 3 of them.
All of the others
The knife.
go behind a cardboard divider. And all the other cards are numbered and upside down. So as you're instructed to add more items to your deck, you just quickly flip through, pull out those numbers, and
I like how
add
this
them
is
to your
called
item deck.
herding gear. It sure looks like a gun to me.
It is aggressive herding gear.
So where do we put these? Are these ours?
So we're gonna make a deck.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Where does that go? Just outside the board?
Yeah, somewhere that it'll fit on this table.
All right, we're getting there.
All right, and then we have Genetic Labs and the Visitor Center, 2
Yep.
very large cards here.
So there are buildings that we're going to construct. They're not constructed yet,
show 'em here.
but buildings in this game act as kind of mini games and puzzles that you need to complete as part of your objectives for that adventure. And we'll kind of get to them when we get to them. So for now, is this in camera frame? I warned you.
We can always pull out a little bit.
Okay, well, we don't need a close-up on these just yet.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We will down the line, so I'll just kind of
All right.
set these aside
Should
for
I go
now.
with the tokens and stuff or this adventure? Oh,
Let's-
that's that stop.
Yes, let's go with the small container on the
And
side.
that's all that's in this side. All right, small container on the side. Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
What up, Roy?
I didn't know the size of the game.
Hey, there we go.
All right.
Wait, no, sorry, we don't have the copyright for that.
Oh,
Yeah, but our voices aren't good enough.
So now
There
we
you go.
have sector cards, some green sector cards.
Yep. So sector cards are going to tell us the dinosaur behavior on the island. So I
Okay.
will take those for now.
Let's
Unless
throw
you
a
want
couple
to.
up here just real quick just
Yep.
to show kind of the stuff that's on them.
So you'll see that they kind of dictate what herbivores and carnivores are going to do at the end of rounds, and we'll kind of get more into specifics of that when we get into kind of more how to play the game.
Got it.
But so I'm going
Pass
to
that
make
along.
a deck of sector cards down here where it says sector deck.
All right, we have some. Oh
Is there amber in there?
No way.
no, but there's a talon.
There is also an
There
amber
is
dye
a
in there.
raptor claw.
Yeah.
And
This is a real raptor claw.
it is
It
a
is
real
Yeah.
raptor claw,
I
and
believe you.
the
Yeah.
only purpose of the raptor claw is it
It's
scratches
to frighten
off
children.
frighten children, and then you scratch off anything that's a scratch off with
Oh,
the raptor
I
claw.
like that.
It serves no other purpose in the game.
That's a
We
pretty
have
big
again
purpose. Yeah,
but I don't have to
spared no
carry a
expense.
penny.
Exactly.
Right, yeah. Your
right.
hat is
I know.
leaking.
There was children involved.
In your hat leaking?
Wait, leaking?
Like there's like things falling off of it.
Yes.
The inside
okay,
looks like it's a
Okay.
little weathered.
Dice.
Yes. So lots of pretty dice.
It's been used many times.
So there are the Dino Attack dice, and this, actually, let's get this on the green screen. It is an amber D20 complete with mosquitoes
It
inside.
does have things in it.
And we will get to that D20. As pretty as it is, you don't necessarily want to be rolling that. If you're rolling
I have
it,
a question
then
here. Are
it is
these
bad.
fake mosquitoes or real mosquitoes?
They're whatever your imagination tells you they are.
Your
Because I wonder, like, would
imagination
Americans,
is the
would
limits.
people against cruelty to animals be upset about mosquitoes? Because
Well,
I
you
feel
can
like
get you can get those suckers that have like them in it.
mosquitoes, like, no one wants a mosquito alive,
Right.
right? Anyway, I don't know. I'm going off
assume
track
so.
here.
But I am
You
going
digress,
to admire
sir.
this for a while. You may keep talking.
All right. Tokens.
Yes. So
I'm
then
just
we
gonna
get
pass
to a
them
lot of
along.
tokens. So we're just
Lots
gonna
and lots
make
of tokens.
we're just gonna make pools of these tokens.
And then yeah, these are just reminder tokens here.
So those are the Mr. DNA reminder tokens. So
Okay.
actually throw one of those on because that's just the cutest thing.
I don't know. That talon's pretty cute.
I don't think you want to understand sometimes what the word cute means, but all right.
Herded.
So
We have
herded tokens.
So if you've used your gun. To
Exactly.
Herd. Injured tokens.
If you use
we won't
your
need those.
herder,
You injure.
We
There
won't
you
need
go.
those at all.
I thought you were gonna die. I guess. Are there?
Well, not in
are
this.
there
Not
death
in
tokens?
scenario one, I hope.
Well. We have caution symbols,
noticed
and then we
there wasn't
also
any,
have
like, don't worry about
actions
that.
tokens. Action tokens.
So if you can give each of us 2 of the action tokens.
Two. And I will pass 4 that way. And there's one additional.
There
one
is
extra.
one extra.
Okay,
So
just making sure I counted right.
this game is for 2 to 4 players, and actually there is a solo rule variant as well.
Oh,
So no matter how many players at the table, the way that we balanced it is that there's always 9 actions.
Okay.
So in
okay.
the player round, there's always 9 actions, no matter how many players are at the table. So you divide them evenly among the players. So in this case, we have 4 players, so 2 each, and then 1 goes onto the compass rose on the map, and any player can use that action
Got it.
each round.
Oh,
It
excellent.
just means Camilla's going to use it and we're going to
Come
watch.
on now.
Yeah.
I'm a team player today.
You're gonna have to be.
I am.
Today.
Today. For the next hour and a half. The caution tokens.
Caution tokens. So go ahead and place those randomly, exclamation point side up on the consequences area of the board.
Okay.
So consequences basically are exactly what they sound like. When things go wrong, you suffer consequences. So you will lose the game if you ever flip enough of those over to total the number 5.
And the numbers are what right now?
So there's 1 0, 1 2, and the rest are ones.
got it.
Oh, we need 5, you said.
5 will
Okay.
trigger the loss of the game. And I can take those DNA.
Just to show real quick, we have DNA tokens.
So DNA
here.
tokens are
We're
going to
passing
go
along.
into the genetics lab, which is one of those buildings.
Whoops.
And then the rest are crates
So they're
for the visitor
Crate
center.
tokens here that then have different
Nice.
Thank
things
you.
on the back. I just happened to pick up 2 that are the same.
So the room setups are actually on one of those delicious reference cards in the key ring.
Delicious.
But I know how to do it, and so for the sake of time, I'm just going to do it.
Hey, question here.
Yes.
Fantastic.
There's stuff in this that covers in the different movies you said, right?
Yep.
What about the upcoming unknown movie?
Well, that is upcoming and unknown.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know?
So we have written our own epic grand finale.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it.
Completely original 2-hour game.
All right.
So is that-
everything? I mean, I have standee tokens, but there's no.
So yeah, we're each going to get one of those.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do is just kind of pull out everything that's in there without opening it, just to show the ridiculous scope of what adds all that weight to the box.
This is
a lot of
the weight
envelopes.
right here. These envelopes are the weight. I mean, look at number 6 or 9.
Yep.
6. I mean,
Always that way. There's always like
rather
halfway through. There's
yeah,
like
it's like the Harry Potter,
amazingness.
like game 4, right?
Yep. So I
These
said that
are
there are
pretty
12,
chunky.
12 adventures. Each adventure has one of those massive envelopes. So they add new components, they add new characters. There's actually over 20 playable characters in the game.
Wow.
I want to be Nedrick.
But good this time. And
But
by
good.
I
He
mean,
was good.
Ma-
He was just trying to make a better life for his family.
and by
He was
good, I mean
supporting 3
successful.
orphans. Yeah, successful. He needs to learn how to drive.
He's just protecting his children. So each adventure has its own envelope filled with mystery things. So
Except this one.
But not the prologue.
except this one. So do me a favor, put that back. And I have already prepared
Hey-o.
the
You hid it from
tutorial.
You hit it?
Adventure
you are
envelope.
Dirty and
love
going
it.
to die.
So
Wow.
we have
Pulling a
gotten.
fast one on Camilla. That's great.
That
We have
was-
gotten to the point in this experience where we have completed basic setup. So that is how quickly the game is actually set up. So we unboxed and set it up in that amount of time.
My heavens.
So she just did a dramatic pour out of all the components.
I didn't
So
realize
let's
I was
just
on
We do
lay
component
those
drops
out.
around
We're not
here.
going to look at the front of those red cards, just like we didn't look
Got
at
it. I
the
can
blue
look at the back.
cards.
We
And
can
do
see
they need
red
to be in
side.
order?
We will lay them out along the bottom of the board here.
Okay.
Come on, Chris. Get with the program.
Is there not a round 4?
There is not a round 4 because remember those blue Dino Danger? There is a random dinosaur encounter in round 4. Shuffling, placing one there.
It's Raptors. I know it.
It's 25% chance that it's Raptors.
Please be Raptors.
So what else is in there?
Survey tokens.
Survey tokens. So we're just going to make a pool of these things now, and then we will consult the adventure guide, and it will tell us what to do with these things.
I assume these are for. We'll save that for last because I'm way excited about that. And we'll be distracted. Architect, landscaper,
Barriers.
other tokens, barriers,
roads,
and
And
buildings.
some buildings.
We don't need-
Occupied
oh, wait,
buildings,
that's
right?
So
Okay.
who wants to be our narrator for
I wanna be
the
Hammond.
story?
You want to be him?
I'll be the narrator.
Chris
Okay.
is a fantastic narrator.
So, for the sake of the folks watching at home, read all of it because this is the beginning of the actual
a
campaign.
Funko comic tutorial legacy 10 cents adventures. You want me to read it? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
No one was laughing, so move on.
Come aboard Hammond's Dream. Attention, please prepare for arrival at Isla Nublar. In this envelope, we'll skip the components.
Well,
Or-
one thing I want to point out about the
please.
components is that in every adventure, there are components that are only used for that specific adventure.
Got it.
And then there are some components that stay unlocked that you will use in future adventures as well.
Ah.
So in this adventure, the round cards are exclusively for this prologue, or tutorial. The survey tokens are only for this tutorial, and then
Got
the
it.
2 followers, the landscape and the architect, are only for this adventure.
But
And then the characters, the other tokens, and the buildings are going to be used after this as well.
Fantastic. A million planning decisions. A million planning decisions fill John Hammond's mind as he dozes aboard the airplane. He and his park planner, Alejandra Solano, are en route to Isla Nublar. They'll meet up with the site crews who have been on the ground surveying for the best locations to build the park's first facilities. Prologue. Unlock new characters. These characters will be available to play on this adventure. Do not scratch off anything on these cards, Camilla.
What?
Wow, you really knew as
Already
well.
like picking at it.
It specifically says Camilla in the rule
But
book.
what
Yeah,
if
it
you
does.
have a talon?
That's why the
Keep the
talent
talent away from
is
you.
over here.
Yes. Far out of reach.
You are no fun.
Reminder, when characters are unlocked, they're added to the game for that adventure and for future adventures. You'll keep all the characters you've unlocked together. In the future adventure, the prologue is when the players decide how to develop the park, making permanent changes to the game. Because the tutorial adventure is a dream and you aren't making any permanent changes, the prologue is now complete. Continue with the adventure setup on the next page. I love it. The questions of architects, landscapers, engineers, contractors, and scientists tug in all directions in his slumber. These stresses play out as a strange dream visions of the choices Hammond must make. Adventure
Tie
setup.
sleep.
We have the available characters: John Hammond,
Yep.
Dr. Gary Harding, Robert Muldoon. That's me.
What?
Alejandro Solano and Dr. Henry Wu. You can be Muldoon if you want.
So,
May I?
if you don't mind, just popping
Yes.
those onto the screen. Any Jurassic fans might have heard Alejandro Solano and their ears perk.
that one?
So I said that we got to work with Amblin and Universal to create new story and new characters. Alejandro Solano is the first example of that. She is the park planner that helped John Hammond develop the park. So
She did a bad job.
she did her job. So yeah,
They all did a bad job. I'm Hammond. I'm
Oh,
claiming
then
it
on the
now.
back there's stuff as well that I'm not allowed to scratch off.
exactly. So that is the legacy side of the card. Who knows what that does yet? Not us.
Fantastic.
Not
All right.
I.
Each player chooses one of the available characters above and takes their character card. Insert the character's mover into a base and place it on the helipad zone 20.
So let's do that now.
So who's who?
John Hammond.
Obviously Hammond.
John Hammond.
I think you called Muldoon.
You want to be Muldoon. It's fine.
Muldoon.
I mean, yes, but you may, Chris. I will be kind.
Wow.
today. I know. It's a new leaf. Yes. And you are Hammond. Got it.
Thanks.
And you?
Well, why don't you pick first? So we have Wu.
He's
I'm
Muldoon.
Muldoon.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
he's
Muldoon.
Yeah. See, I'm
So
yes.
you'll pick next to
I'll be the head scientist. I'll be Woo.
Great.
He was the guy that they first met with the baby raptors, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm even more
yeah.
excited about
Yes,
him.
yeah, he's the
Go
geneticist.
throw. Oh,
And then I will be
Marty
Alejandra.
Russell. Alejandra. Got it.
All right. Is this my dream going on here?
Yes, it is.
This is your
If I know
dream.
anything about dreams, I have complete.
Did you already get there?
there.
She is.
So who we're not using?
We're not using Gary Harding.
Okay.
He's the
Is it?
veterinarian.
He's a veterinarian, yeah.
You heal the dinosaurs.
I do
was
not
in the
remember
film.
him. Is he
So
in
we
the
do-
movie?
He helped
Yes.
with the Triceratops.
Oh, you're right.
All right. Reminder, don't scratch anything off either side of the
I
card.
get it. Jeez.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to say things multiple times.
Yep.
When you choose a character to play, use the character card in front of you. Ability side up. You'll use the character's visible ability during the adventure as instructed on the card. Ignore the legacy side of the card for now. I'm not even pretending this isn't even here.
What legacy side?
Yes. Adventure setup continued. Place the 4 red legacy cards face down, and then put the one dinosaur adventure one. Place the other tokens in the general token pool near the board for now. Mix the 4 survey tokens and place one face down in each of the 4 dinosaur territories on the board.
I'm assuming.
And we're actually going to
Wait.
place the dinosaurs as well.
Yeah, we are.
So Brachiosaurus goes in the Brachiosaurus area. T-Rex.
I'm doing a dinosaur.
That's not
Triceratops.
Yeah, you want to do it right, though. You're great. Okay.
There's a lot of. I feel like I'm playing a game of.
Okay, so everything
Jungle
else
speed,
is
guys.
set over to the side. Stop! To learn how to play, continue reading the Play the Adventure rulebook on page 6. When you're ready to start playing, refer to the objectives on the following pages in this adventure guide.
Hi, I'm Rulebook.
Hello!
So, gameplay is very straightforward. So, in Prospero Hall fashion, what you do on your turn is pretty straightforward. Your choices are clear. However, the depth and complexity comes in the strategy of why you do those things. So, I said that all of us have 2 actions that we can do. There is no turn order. So, we can take those actions in any order. One action, two actions, one action, however we want to. And then there is the 9th action that anyone can use at any time as well. So one player can use that every round. The things you can do on your turn are on this handy dandy reference card. So there.
That side? Which one are you
Let's go to
looking
the
at?
other side.
Okay.
So there are 2 kinds of movement actions. So there's run and lead. So when you run, you get to move up to 2 spaces. So you can do 1 or 2. You can only move orthogonally, not diagonally. If you run into a space with one single carnivore, so nothing else there, no other dinosaur, no other player, then that is considered a risky run, and they get to take a swipe at you for 1 attack die. The other kind of movement is leading. So follower tokens are, for example, we have the architect and the landscaper here in the tutorial.
Who are both gonna die.
Well, hopefully not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hopefully not.
This is
Hey,
his
this
dream.
is his dream.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if he
Get
demands
out
it,
of my head, man.
if he demands it,
Trying to kill him.
What?
so you can lead a follower, so you move 1 space with that follower. If you move along a road, or if you're in a building, currently we don't have any roads or buildings, but you get to move them 1 extra space because that is a developed part of the island, and it is easier to walk hand in hand with someone down a road than through a jungle. You can herd dinosaurs. That's what the herded tokens are for. That is essentially controlling them for kind of 1 action. So you have to be in a space with a dinosaur and another player. Then you get to use the herded token. You cannot be injured in order to do it. So you need to be at full health, ready to do it, and then you put a herded token under the dinosaur and it cancels their next activity, whether it was a movement or a hunt. So the carnivores are going to hunt, finding something delicious. They find us delicious, they find the followers delicious, and they find each other delicious as well. So herding is a way to kind of control the dinosaurs a little bit. Search is a way to kind of predict this dinosaur behavior, which I'll get into a little bit when we get into the round order. But when you search, you get to reveal the sector card for the sector that you're in. So you'll see the board here is divided into 6 sectors, noted by the 6 colors. Along the bottom of the board, there are also 6 colors that look very familiar, and then there's 20 zones. So there's 6 sectors, 20 zones. So the sectors are the areas of the island, the zones are the squares. So when you do the search action, you get to reveal the sector card that you're in and collect any items that might be at the top. So it'll say take 0, 1, or 2 items, as well as predicting the dinosaur behavior. We'll get into that in just a second. If you are indoors, currently, we don't have a way to get indoors, but if we had a way to get indoors, you could take the rest action to heal 1 injury, and then you can also trade, which is trading items with 1 other player.
In the same
Yes,
square.
you have to be in the same zone.
Okay.
Or building. So those are the things you can do on your turn. So nice and straightforward. And now let's talk about the round order. So the game is played in a series of 5 rounds. Each round has 5 phases. So the first thing you're going to do is reveal the round card of the round that you're in, and resolve any effects that are there. Then we're going to scout sectors. Essentially, that is looking around the area of the island that you're in and seeing what those dinos are doing. So I'm just going to reveal this Sector 1 card because you reveal any cards that any character is in. So we all get to look around and get to see what's happening in that part of the island. So for example, this one says any herbivores in Sector 1. They're looking kind of chill, they're not going to do anything, but any carnivores that might be in Sector 1 are looking super hungry and they're going to attack twice. So basically this gives you a way to learn some information. So that's actually a theme you're going to see a lot in this game, is you'll always have some information, but you'll never have all the information. So you're going to be making your best guess. You're going to try to intuit what might happen, and just like the movie, we're going to do our best. But spoiler alert, that's not going to happen. So after you scout the sectors, we get to take our actions. So that's when we do the 9 actions of the things I just kind of explained there. Then we activate dinosaurs. When you activate the dinosaurs, you reveal the rest of the sector cards, and that will tell us what the rest of the dinosaurs are doing. So whether we knew what they were going to do or not, they're all going to go and do their thing. And then at the end of each round, we sweep all of the sector cards. We check the round card to see if there's any thing that happens at the end of the round, and then we refresh our actions and we start with revealing the next round card.
Okay.
So that's essentially how to play the game. Any other things that come up, we'll just kind of get there when we get there.
I'm sorry if I missed this, but
Yes.
what is the objective?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad you
don't
asked.
know what we're doing.
I'm glad you asked. So
Petting
every
the dinosaur. As many as I can.
With my talent.
so every adventure and every round has its own objectives.
Okay.
So we know that we want to build a successful park, we want to protect all the dinosaurs, we want to protect ourselves, but what we don't know are all the obstacles that are going to be thrown in our way
Got it.
throughout each of the adventures.
I just realized that I'm pretty much an eternal optimist at this point in my
Yeah.
career. Because he was pretty much an optimist all the way up to the ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Up to
Ice
that point,
cream is what.
there was like a
made
raptor
him.
eating something, like, they're probably fine.
Yeah. What could go wrong in an
That's right.
island
So
full
I'm feeling
of
pretty good.
dinosaurs?
I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm glad you feel that way.
And even if anything goes bad here, when I wake up, I'll be like, yeah, anyway.
It's all right.
It was the pizza.
It was just the pizza. All right, so we do have some objectives that we know that we're going to have to complete by the end of round 5. So I'll just kind of spell those out quickly. So the things that we know we need to do now are reveal all 4 survey tokens by taking the search action in that zone. So by the end of round 5, we're going to have to do all 4 of those tokens.
Okay.
We're also going to need to build the 2 buildings, the Visitor Center and the Genetics Lab. We don't yet know how to do that. So we'll find out how to do that as we play.
You should know.
I should know.
You're the park designer.
I'm
You are not being a team player, is what he's saying. You have the knowledge and you're not sharing.
well,
Actually, he has a whole lot more knowledge than that.
I'm just gonna call you
He
out.
knows what's in those boxes.
I know. What's in the box?
I actually know what's in some of the
purple
boxes.
You don't know all of them? Which don't you know?
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
Pocahontas, let's keep going.
So then, we also need to solve these 2 puzzles. So the Visitor Center, we're going to need to create a line or column of purple tokens. And
Seems
then
like that's pretty difficult considering there's one.
Yes. We are not set up for success. It is placed randomly, and this is going to be something that we will want to pay attention to.
Get those first aid kits out of here. We need purple.
Right? And then in the genetics lab, we're going to need to complete a specific gene sequence as lined out in the rulebook.
GATC, double, like, so 2 instances of that, huh?
Yes. So exactly that pattern.
It's Gatsa.
Yes.
Gaddock.
Gaddock.
Sounds a lot like attack, but with a G. At the
Yes. So in order to win the adventure, we need to get all of those goals complete, not get 5 consequences, and maybe anything else that comes up that says we need to do it.
Now, this
Sounds like you know something.
This might edge into spoiler territory, but
Yes.
But can we die?
Actually, that is not a spoiler. That is a rule. No, your characters cannot die. You can become injured. Once you become too injured, you start suffering the consequences. And dinosaurs. So we're going to see these dinosaurs as herds of dinosaurs, not the existence of the dinosaur. So a dinosaur can be removed by suffering too much damage. When that happens, we suffer 2 consequences, and that dinosaur is removed from the adventure, but it will come back the following adventure.
Wait, do we suffer 2 consequences if we kill the T-Rex? Mm-hmm. I don't know about
You're
that.
We
trying to
like
open
all
your
of the
park.
dinosaurs.
Oh, it's true.
Yes.
Sorry. I mean, of course.
All right, do we want to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's jump in.
I don't care about
I'm
any of
ready.
you. The only people I care about are my grandkids. They ain't here.
There you go. Hey, you're Hammond. This is the round 1 card,
Ooh.
and it's transparent apparently.
We'll decide the best place to build after meeting with a survey crews. When you search, also reveal and take any survey token in your zone. Discard when the field, camp, and mobile lab survey tokens have been revealed, which we have not found yet.
But hey, look, I actually want to call out one more thing on this card. See that exclamation point on the bottom?
Yeah?
Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Well, I'm afraid to say yes, but
Yep.
Does that mean I got to flip one of these now?
So, no. What that means is if we do not complete that objective by the end of this round, we suffer a consequence. We suffer a consequence each round after that as well if that is not resolved.
Okay.
So that is our immediate goal.
But good news, guys. One of my actions, I can move one of you 2 spaces.
That's
Yes.
also easy because we have 2 actions, run, so you run 1, 2, and then you can, there's a survey token right there, right?
Yes, but I can get someone, for example, you, because you should go out and look at the Raptors, because I heard you have good experience, and nothing bad will ever happen to you if you go after the Raptors. But in all seriousness, I can run you too.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty neat, right?
Can I do that?
Yes.
And move him into a carnivore spot, though, which means he has to roll an attack.
Oh,
die.
but this doesn't say, do I have to have their permission?
Yes. You do
It does
need
not
their
say
permission.
that. To answer
So
your
this
question, no, it does
it
not
doesn't say that, but it would be very nice to do
You
that.
may.
It would be very nice.
Would you like to go forward 2 spaces?
Yes.
All right. So that was one of my actions. I personally feel like I should stay here and run the control center.
Well, one of us, I think, should do the survey token because that's the
Can I
one
do
of the
that
goals,
twice?
right? Is to turn over all
Yeah.
the
So
survey tokens?
as an action, actually, let's do that. Let's all
Oh.
say what our special action is.
Yes. Once per round, before moving into a space with a carnivore, I may draw an item card.
You know, this is
Very
not
nice.
he doesn't have tattoos on. I don't know what you're talking about. This carnivore.
Carnivore.
Henry Wu, when taking a recombined building action, you may swap 2 DNA segments as shown here instead of the 2 shown in your room.
So, long
You got
story
the
short,
puzzle action, the
Yes.
least of
Yeah.
all the ones you want.
Also,
are-
like other side of the table. What? I take back my nice. I want to be. I want to give me the gun.
So we've already talked about yours. You get to move another player 2 spaces with your action. And Alejandra Solano, her ability is when entering a building, I can enter any room. So normally when you enter a building, you go into the entrance. We'll talk more about that when we actually get some buildings.
tell-
What about the slacker we didn't take?
Yeah. Remove any injury from a dinosaur in your space.
Removing injuries from dinosaurs?
No.
Nah.
No, why would we do that?
We're not here to help the I'm playing the wrong character.
All right, so you have taken an action. Who else wants to do something?
So if I run 2 spaces,
Yes, sir.
Let him finish that out.
I'm gonna do a risky run right up there into the T.
You're
Should I
so
go T-Rex or
risky.
should I go?
You're good
You
with
can
carnivores.
reach T-Rex. You can't reach this one, so you should
Yeah,
do that one.
I could reach T-Rex though, right?
Right.
If I do that, I
Yeah.
can
Does this
draw-
flip over automatically?
but I
No,
have
he
to do
has
a
to take the search action.
Then there's no reason to run over there.
But before that, I mean, you went in with the carnivore, so you have to do the attack die, right?
And I get to draw an item card because I'm Robert Muldoon.
All of these things are true. There's the item deck.
Yeah.
Gun, 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 gun.
Woo, the hurting gun.
Oh, I should not have given you.
The knife is still around.
All
You
right.
want to throw that up there real
Knives
quick?
and dinosaurs work really well.
Free action once per round. Hurt a dinosaur without another character. That dinosaur receives an injury.
So it is a very aggressive way
Oh.
to hurt a dinosaur, and it's a free action, so it does not take one of the action tokens on the board.
But you can defend with this thing. That seems pretty good.
Yes. So I think we'll cover attacks when the dinosaurs attack. We'll just kind of.
So
It says
wait, he has to roll the
starting
attack?
item.
Yes.
Because
So there are
they're
6
numbered that
starting
way.
items, and then
They're-
the rest go back into the box.
Got it.
So does it matter like what order? Because that was a special ability he got, but he still has to roll the attack die.
So-
You said that defends. Can he?
So it said before he enters the space. So now he's not able to use it because this triggers immediately, but
Got
then he
it.
could use it.
Why are you rolling it?
Because
Okay.
I want. Do you want to attack him?
Oh, it has to be another player?
Yes, I do.
All right, come on.
Too slow.
Let's see where
No,
your
I
loyalties
wasn't
lie.
asking about that. I didn't know if Chris rolled it.
All right.
Did I get him?
So that is
We're on the same team. There's no dinosaur player, is there?
no.
Okay.
There's no dinosaur player.
Yes.
So there are 3 types of dinosaur damage. This is a swipey. They don't actually have names.
Swiper,
so
no
I
swiping.
call it a swipey.
And I cannot defend against Swipey.
You cannot defend against that. And actually, Tom, do you mind throwing your character card up on the green? Because I want to point out.
Again, I like to point out, same team come out.
Not right
All of
now.
us-
Right now I'm the dinosaur.
All of us have
Other
some
half.
natural defense. The dinosaurs have some natural defenses too. So we can all defend against one kind of damage one time during a dinosaur attack. Unfortunately, Muldoon does not have swipey defense, so he's going to take an injury.
Which one is the injury? This
The one that says
injury. Got it.
Yes. So you can take up to 2 injury. When you would take your 3rd or any after that, you flip over 1 consequence for each injury that you would take.
Good going, Camille. You're
that's
just
why you
jealous
want
that
the-
you couldn't be Muldoon. You
Basically.
swiped
I
me.
do feel better about it though now. Yeah, I do. So now we're back on the same team.
Yes.
Revenge,
Now does he get to turn over the survey
completed.
token?
If he takes the search action.
Which he doesn't have. How did you use both actions?
You didn't use both actions.
Oh, I didn't use both.
'Cause
Oh,
you
that's
just
right. You
ran
moved me the
and then-
first time.
Yeah, that's right.
Got
Okay.
it. And then I'd like to search. Searchy search.
The turn is
Search.
over.
Yes.
Wait, are these good or bad? Did we want to do this?
We have to do this.
Immediately place a barrier token. That's one of
That's
those.
one of these.
Between any 2 zones and discard this token. I'm assuming nobody can move through a barrier.
Actually, we can move through a barrier.
Oh.
So we can move through barriers. Dinosaurs, if they move toward a barrier, they damage it until it is destroyed. So each barrier can take 2 damage before it is
So
destroyed.
it slows them down. It doesn't affect us.
Yep.
Okay. So where do we want it?
Right there. How do we want it?
Perfect.
Right now. Wait, why do we want it there?
Because you said right there.
Oh, that was a.
He was
sorry.
making a pithy remark. Do we want to block the Velociraptors?
I was gonna, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Or are they going to be going that way towards us? Would we rather put it down here?
We don't know yet.
We don't know. We'd have to.
We would have to search Sector 6.
Y'all know how I feel about gambling. Okay. All right.
I feel
You're
good
a big
about
fan
that.
of it. I saw her in Vegas. It was nonstop, constant gambling. Poker table. She was sitting there surrounded by tons of people.
I also,
yeah.
I also searched
Me and
Sector
my
5.
game
Did I
face.
not?
Yes, you did. So yes, you.
Whoa, wait.
Wait, whoa. Do I do the barrier?
Do we see that before the
What?
barrier?
No.
Order. Hey, Mr.
Oh
Rulebook.
man, I'm getting caught. I don't know.
Mr. DNA.
Okay.
Sequence it.
I'm just gonna say that you resolve the token.
Fully resolve the
Okay.
token.
Yes, I'm
Whatever.
probably wrong.
That
My
sounds
coworkers will
made
correct
up.
me in chat.
So,
Well, if we get corrected in chat, then we'll.
Great. Okay, so the T-Rex. So you got to look around the area of the island that you're in. The T-Rex is going to want to chomp twice.
You'll be fine.
Now
Not
I
if
feel-
he gets hurted.
now I feel a little bad.
You also get 2 more items.
Ooh.
Ooh, right now.
He's getting him, not you. I just want to be clear.
Ooh, the road flare. Discard
gets the
to
knife,
move
though,
a dinosaur to an adjacent space.
come steal
Oh,
it.
from an adjacent into your space. Or the emergency veterinary kit.
Mm.
Discard to remove up to 2 injuries from a dinosaur on your space.
No, this one. Not this one.
Sure.
Why not that one?
I don't actually. Well, okay, we want to keep all the dinosaurs.
We
alive.
want to keep all the dinosaurs alive. We like dinosaurs.
I know.
We're
Okay.
opening a dinosaur park. We like the dinosaurs.
He's chompy though.
He
That's-
is.
So
She.
She
is
is
chompy.
chompy.
Yeah, that's true.
Right
You-
now, it's
Okay.
a
You got
she.
bit a little bit, but you know what? I told you to be more careful. And I'll pay you a bit more hazard pay later on.
There you go.
An extra, it's
There you go.
$1.50 an hour for hazard pay.
Hey,
right.
I'm here a lot of hours. So, this will attack twice.
Yes.
in my
Ruby has
space.
answered you. Yes, Adam, you do that survey token when it's
Okay.
revealed. So you were
Ruby.
correct.
Thank you, Ruby.
Okay. If I wanted to herd her, I would prevent her from chomping at the
So-
end of the round. Is
But
that
you're
correct?
out of action.
One of so what's fun is that his
we have
item
extra.
is a free action.
In your face.
Oh, also, we have an extra
Does he
one,
discard
so-
it when
And
he
it
uses
will-
it?
Yes. Does it say?
Once per round. Herd
Nope.
a
So
dinosaur.
you got to keep it, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you're going to shoot my dinosaur overtaking a possible wound?
I know. It's look. You're
Look
not
how
there.
many blank sites are on. Oh, no.
Not enough. Not enough. So yes, you can herd the T-Rex, and it will cancel her first activity. So you'll cancel 1 of the chomps. Not a bad idea to
Good
cancel
enough.
a chomp.
Herd it, baby.
Herded.
So what does
So
that mean?
Herd,
she
baby,
does. So
herd.
you're gonna put that under the Dino Mover.
Oh, you kind of pushed her in the corner?
And now you can if you want. So here's what's fun about herding. You can push her or pull her 1 space as well. Maybe into another sector,
So, it
so
won't
she
hurt
would
you.
do a different activity.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So when you herd, you can either move with the dinosaur, or you can say go that way and move it 1 space without you
Pushing north, right into that corner.
Yeah.
into sector 6.
On the other hand, we should leave this one here because it looks like it's doing nothing. Unless
Right.
we.
And herbivores will never attack.
Hey, why does it say
you
there's
are
a
meat.
storm warning?
I don't know. That's weird.
Got it.
Oh. All right, so me, Tom, and you have actions left.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have the one free action.
I think I'm gonna do Brachiosaurus.
Well, that was my move, but you may.
Actually,
I said it first.
That's true.
Okay.
Valid.
because you're hoping it's a
Oh,
building.
we could actually get. Go ahead. I'm thinking. I'm min-maxing.
So first action, run.
Run.
Second action,
Run
search.
all day.
So I reveal the mobile lab. So I'm going to take this. I now have the mobile lab. So we are halfway to resolving this goal because we need the mobile lab and the.
I feel like we're not going to get to the other ones.
Well, I think you're right.
I could get to this one.
Oh, because you could run twice, but you can't flip it.
I can run. Well, if you used your action to move me, because it doesn't say once per turn, right? Just move any character. So
Yes.
if you moved me here, I moved here. I used my other one to move here. I used the free action to do it.
9 actions, Tom.
I knew Camilla was going to use the extra action.
Yeah. But one other thing, when I searched, I get 2
And took
items
your action,
because
actually.
I'm in sector 5.
Oh, there's the knife.
So I got the knife. Sorry, not sorry. So field knife. When discard when defending a claw. You may defend against 1 additional strike. If you do, the attacking dinosaur receives an injury.
You better not do that.
I thought we didn't want to.
I
don't,
I
but-
have fully switched
we
over.
can.
I
But it
will
might be
defend the
me or
dinosaur.
her.
It's like I don't want to do this, but I can.
Yeah. And then the other thing are the binoculars. So as a free action once per round, I can reveal any 1 sector card. So that means from
okay.
across the island, I can see what maybe we don't
So-
get to sector 6.
For example, we could have seen where this one was going, and we could have.
Yes, but it sounds like you're going to search that area anyway. But heck, why don't I reveal it now? Because that might change your decision.
Maybe I don't want to go there. I want
Yeah.
to come here instead.
So I'm going to reveal the sector
Yep.
6. So this tells us that the Triceratops is going to want to move west. Both carnivores in sector 6 are going to attack once and then move south. So we've heard of the T-Rex, so she's not going to attack.
But they attack and then move, so you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have-
By the way,
we
will
put a
these
barrier on
attack
those.
the herbivores?
Oh, I see what
Yes.
you're saying. Yeah.
Everything looks delicious to a carnivore.
I'm starting to
come
think
here
my
then.
decision to make both was not the best of ideas. Maybe you know what? No, I was right.
But
Yes.
my herding equipment did injure the T-Rex.
So we're going to put an injury on the T-Rex. So the T-Rex has a vitality of 3. So it can take 1 more injury. The third injury means that those herds are wiped out, and the T-Rex is removed from the island for this adventure, and we suffer 2 consequences.
Fine. I have a veterinary kit if it tries to chomp me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just looking at these special abilities. The Triceratops will hit another dinosaur back,
Yep.
and the Velociraptor is always going to move.
So we might need to keep those 2 separate if he's moving south. And okay. All right.
Gotta keep them separated.
So it sounds like you're
I
running
mean, if
north.
that's what we want to do, because I would pretty much take the rest of the actions to do that.
I think that's a great
spend
idea.
my last remaining action to move Camilla.
Thanks. I'll use. And I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, to move
I'm gonna run.
Henry Wu.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, Dr. Wu,
Dr.
that away.
Henry
I'm gonna
Wu.
run twice, which will move me all the way up here. Mm-hmm. And then, unless did you want to? Okay, no. As I could.
I think we should turn
could have
over
brought you with me at least 1 space, but
No, so actually you can't lead other characters. You can only lead the followers. And currently we don't have any
I
followers.
was like, what's a follower? Okay, all right, never mind then. All right, and then I will
Got
use
it.
that one.
Vocabulary.
And so
I'm eating ice cream.
Come
I'm
on.
doing this.
Field camp.
Field camp.
No
So
way.
you take the field
So
camp token.
good at this.
And that means
not as
discard when the
nice,
field
but-
camp and mobile lab survey tokens have been revealed. So we will not suffer a consequence automatically at
Guys,
the
I don't
end
want
of
to be
this
too
round.
optimistic,
Get
but
in your face,
But I did
owner.
awesome. You
I
can
think we
say
have
it.
this in the bag.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident.
Because nothing else is going to
That
go
we're
wrong.
awesome.
So
I mean,
we're good.
So far, a minor injury to a guy who already knew the risks when he signed that 200-page legal affidavit that we put in front of you.
Yes.
You were like, after page 100, you're like, yeah, it's probably fine.
Probably fine. You know,
But on page 101, I own your soul.
That's what catches. It's the fine print. All right. So we've taken all of our actions, correct?
Yeah.
All 9
Yes.
player actions have been used. So now we move on to activate dinosaurs. So we're
Well, I
going to
think
reveal.
Is it on the auto switch?
Ooh. Should I pause?
No.
Should I reveal?
There you go.
Mute
Okay.
us.
So you reveal all of the sector cards, and this will tell us what all the dinosaurs are going to do. Now, there's no dinosaur in Sector 1, there's no dinosaur in Sector 2, 3, or 4. We have the Brachiosaurus in Sector 5. She's looking very complacent. She's not going to do anything.
Happy. She's munching away on her leaves.
Then in Sector 6, we have 3 dinosaurs. So the Triceratops is going to move west. Thank you very much. And then both carnivores are going to attack. However, when I said we place those dinosaur cards in a random order, this is the tiebreaker. So we're going to start with the Velociraptor. So the Velociraptor is going to activate first.
There's no one to
From
attack.
top to bottom. So top that way, coming down this way.
Yeah.
Got it.
Top of the board, so north to south.
I believe since there's no one to attack, they might attack each other.
So what's fun is that the other side of the reference card tells you exactly what dinosaurs find the most delicious in what order. So when it goes to hunt, it will attack something in the same space. There's nothing there. Same zone, but indoors. There's no building there. Adjacent zone, nothing there. Adjacent zone indoors, nothing there. Adjacent zone through a barrier, nope, nothing there. So then, if there's no nearby prey, which in this case there is not, it will damage all barriers in their zone. So putting a barrier there was a great idea. So we're going to use one of these injury tokens. Or damage tokens, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess a question. Why was putting it there a great idea?
Because
we
if there
didn't know.
wasn't a barrier there, remember I said you don't ever want to roll that amber die?
Yeah.
It would ambush. So what that means is
pretty
if
much what
there's
we're gonna do when we get to this one.
if there's no target or no prey nearby that it finds delicious, it's like we've lost track of that dinosaur. We roll the ambush die and it will go to whatever zone number we rolled and attack anything in that zone.
Oh.
You're sitting on a nice nat 20 right
Random.
there,
Yeah.
John Hammond. So.
Yeah. A delicious 20.
What? That's a success in natural 20.
You can look at it that way. So the raptor damaged the barrier because that was the prey it considered, and then it is going to move south. Beautiful. Then the T-Rex is going to
This is
activate.
not looking good for you, Chris. He's going to get you. According to
Well-
my chart here, it says adjacent zone.
However, because it is herded, we cancel that first activity. So we canceled the hunt. But then it is going to move south, but that is just movement. It
He's
is
just
not an
looking
attack.
around. You're sitting real still. But you
Yep.
know that drink you're holding? I saw it move a little.
I saw the reflection off your glasses. I said, oh, that's shiny.
So, we've activated all the dinosaurs. Now we go to the end of the round. We're going to sweep all the sector cards. We're going to check that round card, which we got to discard. Good job, team. And then we refresh all of our action tokens. And that is the first round.
Camilla refreshes her two, her third one here, and then
Yep.
my two of hers.
Which will always be Camilla's, apparently.
No.
We ready to move
Also
on to
maybe.
round two?
Yeah.
Round two, here we go. Field camp.
Let's put it over here.
There we go.
It's pretty green, really.
Only a little transparent. Testing my glasses here.
Following the survey,
Thank you.
we can replace the field camp with a real visitor center.
Ooh.
Action. If you are in an open zone, discard the field camp survey token to place the visitor center token in your zone and a road token connecting to an adjacent zone.
So an open zone is any zone that doesn't have a feature in it. So the homes for the dinosaurs count as a feature. We can't build anything in Sector 1. That's kind of explained in the rule book. And the lagoon is also a feature. So any other open zone, you can take an action to build the field camp.
Okay.
Which we know is one of our objectives. Actually, it's two of our objectives because we need to build the buildings and then solve the puzzles.
I'm going to put that in front of you since you're the only one who has it.
All
Yeah,
right.
and it does not have the caution symbol at the bottom. So we have until the end of round 5 to do that.
We could take our time.
Sure.
So this
Who
is
needs to-
following the surveys. Do we have to have this survey complete before we do it?
No, because you now
because we
have the field
It's
camp.
just like finding this survey.
Exactly.
You're in an open zone, and I am in an open zone, right? Because there's nothing. You said nothing up here.
You are Woo.
You're,
So
you're
you are
sitting on
in you're in the Triceratops
that's a
home.
feature.
Yeah,
That's their
in the
natural
habitat.
So I
habitat.
could
Yes.
make it down here and do it in the green zone. Okay.
Why?
All right.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why we would put it next to the T-Rex.
I'm just thinking what I could do, where I could actually make it to this.
But she's
turn.
not thinking about what she should do.
Yeah.
Nice. This should be a drinking game every time we make a bad reference.
Bad reference. Yeah.
Drinking game? Hold on to your butts.
Visitor zone and a road token connecting to an adjacent zone.
I'm out.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't make it there unless I take the extra action. All right, go ahead.
Well, you go. Why don't you go first? Because
Do
we
we
know
not
that.
do this Dexter's, or do we?
Oh, we didn't put out-
Oh my! See, this is why I
Man.
should have slept last night.
We're keeping you honest.
There we go. Okay, so scouting sectors. We have a bunch of people in different sectors. So Hammond gets to look around and see Sector 1.
Nice.
I get to look around and look at Sector 5.
You and I are both there.
And then, yep.
Dr. Wu.
Dr. Wu is in Sector 6. So,
Chris, you don't want to stay there. Just as a heads up, that
I
dino's
would
going to eat you.
recommend not staying.
I could
no.
hurt him again.
Yes, you could.
Do not touch a dinosaur. A dinosaur is worth more than you are.
However, if he wanted to be super brazen, he could injure it and then heal it for 2.
That's a one-shotter, though, the healing thing, right?
This one is. Yeah,
Yes. But the herding gear has multiple shots.
I wonder what the other survey token is.
Why don't you go find out? Oh, you can't reach it.
Wow! Goodness. I'm trying to
That
work
wasn't a burn.
together
That was
here.
me just like thinking slower than. I mean,
I'm going to use that excuse every time I say something rude now. I'll be like, sorry, I was thinking slow. You know,
yeah, just.
All right, so it might be a good idea to. We're on to. Are we already in round 3?
No,
No.
we're
We're in round 2. You took the card. You took the card.
Yeah,
Great.
just so I can.
So why don't you do that first?
Well, I mean, do we want to build the field camp here though?
Why are you picking that spot instead of, say, this spot?
Because
can
this
move less than
zone
2.
has a feature in it. Oh, you mean zone like this?
Zone is
square.
one
Oh, I was
square.
looking at the color. Okay, I don't know because I like when you yell at me. I guess that's why I was picking that one. Jeez, I'll go there.
Spoken just like Dr.
You're
Hammond.
yelling at me.
I'm not
yelling!
Ball. All right, so I'll go there, and then discard the field token to place the visitor's token.
Yes. So the visitor center token is right next to that card.
It is the,
This one here?
the
Yep.
orange
The
roof one.
circus
Yes.
Yep.
looking one. Okay, right there.
So now we have a
Yeah,
building.
we do. And place an adjacent road connecting to or place a road connecting. Is that this?
Yep.
Into an adjacent zone. That's the only adjacent zone.
And I love how intuitive that was. That
No,
you
no.
knew exactly how to place it.
Zones are the square. Sectors are the color.
Oh, okay, that is holding me up. But
yeah,
yes,
so you
but
can
I-
go either
okay.
But
way.
yes.
So yes, I understood conceptually.
But yeah, I love how there's little dots in the
Yeah.
components that line up with the.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
That is good, right
I'm
there. So-
assuming we now have more actions available
So
to
now,
us.
Yes.
oh, I can put this back down there. We've completed it. We don't have to worry about it, right?
We
Or
are-
just
we
into
are-
the round
yeah,
two
we are
section?
crushing
Okay,
this.
So now that we have a building,
And that
let's-
was an action as well.
That was
correct?
an action
That
to
was.
build-
So I'm
yes.
done, and that one is open to somebody.
Yes.
Unless
So
I
now that we can go into the visitor center, I'll kind of tell us what we can do in there. So buildings have specific actions that you can only do in that building. So the visitor center has what's called unload. There are 4 rooms in the visitor center. Each room lets you basically shift a row in a specific direction. So either left or right, up or down. Whenever you shift, you're going to discard the one that got pushed off, replace it with the one from the top of the pool.
Okay.
If there is ever a straight line, either up or down or left and right, that all match, you discard all of them and then fill in from the stack. So for example, if we wanted to see a bunch more of these, we could push this way, get rid of that,
100%.
get rid of all of these, yada yada yada. So
There's a bunch of purples in the stack because we need 3 purples in a row.
we need 3 purples in a row.
Okay.
There's like 4 tokens we haven't put on there, and they're all purple, I'm sure, except for this top yellow.
Yeah, maybe.
Back to your question earlier, what this is.
There's only 2.
Is
This
that
a
probably the
setup.
genetics lab? Because we need to get the genetics.
I have the mobile lab.
Oh, that is the genetics lab. Okay.
Spoiler
Got
alert.
it.
It'll be. I'm guessing. It'll become.
It becomes that. Okay.
I'm intuiting as,
Yes.
as you
That's where
said
mine.
earlier.
It's a very good intuit.
Wherever we end up putting that, will want me closer to that because that's my special ability. So we might need to. Okay,
So
sorry, min-max.
I might want to jump into the visitor center because my special ability lets me go into any room when I enter. Because moving from room to room also takes actions.
Got it. So if you're in the entrance here, the foyer, you
I can only
push
move that way.
I'm
Yep.
making a wild guess that dinosaurs can also move throughout these buildings.
They sure can.
Of course.
So Hammond, may I
Brachiosaurus.
borrow an action from you?
Shop open yet?
Yes, I'm glad to be playing today.
Yes. Then I'm going to use the second action. 1, 2. Oh man, a
What's
third
the road-
action.
Sorry, what's the road do?
So roads help you with leading.
Okay.
So if you have a follower in tow, you get to move 1 extra space because
it.
typically you only get to move 1 space when leading.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my second action to go into the building.
So you don't automatically enter the building.
You do not automatically enter the building. So when you go into a building, by the way, you actually go into the building.
So you used that third action?
No, so I used one of Hammond's to move
I missed
once, mine to move a second time, and then mine to move a third time into the building. It was
When you
far
move
away.
in,
Alright.
you don't get that. That's another action to move the stuff.
Sure is.
Do you want to do that? That seems like a good idea.
Probably. So then when somebody's in a building, we flip it over to Occupy, just as a reminder for dinosaurs or surveying at the beginning of the round. So yeah, if it's okay with everybody, I would love to use that 9th action. Great. And so I'm going to, so I moved into this room, which lets me push a row to the left. So I will do that. This gets discarded, and then all of these get discarded, and then I'm just going to reveal a row of purple,
Wait,
right?
how do we
Yes.
fill them in?
From the pool.
No.
Yeah, but
Which
in
one
what,
do you
is
start
there a particular
filling in?
Do you
order?
pick like I'm going to do it this? Because otherwise you're gonna turn it over and you're gonna do it advantageously.
So like reading a book.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So there. Oh, that's an empty one. T-shirt. Come on, purple. Oh, come on.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing to us,
What?
I
Al?
like to point out you did not mention there were empty ones.
There's one empty one.
And that's never going to go away. Oh, we can push it off.
Are there-
We can push it off.
And are there only 3 purples?
I think
It's
Or
looking
all
like
four,
it.
all 4 of those last tokens?
well,
we have
actually,
left
we'll
purple?
reveal the top one. There's a purple.
Right.
So you get to
'Cause
see
we have
the
4
top of
tokens
the
left.
stack.
I
Yeah.
think
So
you should
This
stay
is
there
feeling-
next round because you can keep pushing that direction.
yes,
Because you can push twice.
and then line up the
then-
greens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Just
kill the
push
blank.
that top.
Yep.
Push that top towards him, and then. that
But he
lines
has to
up
move to
3.
another room then.
Oh, okay.
Is it the same thing where you can run? You can run 2 spaces
Exactly
in the
right.
building. Okay.
Okay.
So
All right. So
either way-
I've used all my actions.
Okay.
I'm tapped.
But we're gonna need him to get out of there.
I
pretty
have
quick.
a suspicion
Or
that
that
Chris would
giant
like me to move in 2 actions.
Well, if I could lead a dinosaur, I could lead the T-Rex right into Dr. Wu's spot.
No, but you could get over here
I could.
with
yeah.
my help.
Yeah, especially through the barricade instead of through the Velociraptor.
Do we need to do that? That is one of our full.
Oh, actually, I would draw an item card if I got bumped into that. There's only one item left. We're pretty good on items. When I discard an item after using it, does it shuffle back into a draw pile?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna herd your precious little T-Rex there.
I will be having words with you.
So it gets a second injury, and then I have
Wait,
little
it's
arms, so herd a
A
token.
little herdy token.
I know. This thing costs a lot of time and development.
It's fine. I know rudimentary first aid skills, so
There you
I
go.
get to clean
All
them
right.
2 tokens right off of it.
But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that dino's gonna remember all this stuff.
It's
She
all a dream.
She forgives, but she never forgets.
All right, so that's my free actions. I'm going to now run
So
2 spaces.
So one thing that I didn't point out,
Oh, dear.
there are 2 mountains on the board, here and here. You cannot move through a mountain.
Oh, got it. Yeah, there's
But that is okay, because you can go 1, 2 instead and still...
Well, I mean, he could have gone here.
if I run through there, the
No, he doesn't
You can
wanna
get
run
an
through
item.
the
attacks me,
raptors.
right?
Velociraptor
Great
attacks you, but then
stuff.
your special thing is you get an item, isn't
I
it?
do
Yes,
get the
it gets
item.
attacked.
Yeah.
So I will not correct your behavior. You can...
Camille, I'll let you decide if I run through the Velociraptor
What is wrong with you?
or if I go the same
You're
way.
asking to die.
It would make for a good story.
Okay. Hey, big park owner, John Hammond, would you move me 2 spaces, please?
So you're going this way then? 1, 2.
No, I think he wants to go
You wanna do
through
that?
the raptor.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you.
I like it.
I'm
you should
trusting you.
always trust me. Also,
All right.
I get to roll the die.
Yep.
Oh,
Ah!
okay, wow.
That's a sign of things to come, I'm sure.
Ooh, I get a taser prod. Herd a
What?
dinosaur without another character.
Don't worry, you're
I'm
gonna.
loving
Oh, there's
this.
no items left.
No, well, there's the
I'm gonna
veterinary
herd
kit.
you into the T-Rex.
I've done.
Oops.
I could defend
Natural
against the claw.
defense.
Yeah. See, that's teamwork, Chris.
Yeah.
Teamwork,
Bam.
dreamwork.
I got a bark. I cast bark skin upon myself from D&D, and that claw bounced off.
Wrong universe.
Hang
but
on,
yes.
I'm listening. A Wizard of the Coast lawyer is about to burst through the door.
I cast hard as a tree skin.
There you go.
I'm good.
There you go. Great. So now you're there. What do you want to do there?
I'll do my last action. I'm going to search.
Excellent.
And it says words.
Immediately place a barrier between any 2 zones and then discard this token.
Ooh, I like
So we
that.
get to place our second barrier.
So immediately. So
My vote would be to put it here
which way is he going this turn?
or
We see.
here. Or here.
She is going
That's very
to
self-serving.
attack and then try to move east, but she can't.
Okay.
But we already know that the attack is going to be negated by the herd.
So what about the Velociraptors? What are they doing this turn?
we
don't know.
don't
We
know
We don't
yet.
know.
Oh, we don't know because he went to blue.
Yeah, could you put that?
So she's in sector 4.
You want to put it here? I'm
yeah, could you?
assuming?
Yeah, like
Okay.
right between.
I assume so.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
spend
love
the
how
rest of
now
the
it
game in here.
barricaded
I did
their
my
pen,
part.
Now that they're out of it, we're like,
Just in a
can't
cage
help
the
it.
entire rest of the game.
I'm furiously filling out paperwork. That's all I'm doing at the office here. Every once in a while I call you like, hey, go over there. Thank you.
In the book, Muldoon survived by hiding in a giant pipe.
Did he survive in the book?
He did.
oh,
I mean, I read the book so long ago, I don't remember. I just remember there's a lot of
I should read
math,
the
which
book.
was really cool.
It's,
not read the book.
I think it's my favorite book, but
Yeah.
I'm
of
tapped
all
out.
times?
Yes.
I think we're all tapped out,
Really?
actually.
Wow. Yes, we are. And by we are, I mean me.
No. All actions are
I'm
taken.
gonna read that book. I'm gonna start downloading. I'm gonna download some Crichton books here. All right.
Yeah, I need to get into that too. All right, so now we find out what the Velociraptors are going to do. So there's no dinosaurs in 1, 2, or 3. In Sector 4, no herbivores, but the raptors are going to attack. As we covered before, they're going to find Muldoon very delicious and try to get to
Nom,
him,
nom,
but
nom.
instead they will damage the barrier.
And Barry can take how many hits?
2.
Oh, great.
Yes.
And then they are going to want to move north.
But they can't. So
The
it
barrier's
damages-
there, so they damage it a second time. So actually, let's just leave
Are
the
you sure?
token
Because it
there.
says that if they can't, they go the opposite direction.
If they cannot wander, but they can. They can wander that direction, but they run into
Oh, so that's
a
more if
fence.
they were here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
they if they
this one can't
if they
go
were going to
east.
move off the
Got it,
island,
okay.
yeah.
They were
So
like,
it- so it
ocean.
took-
Yeah.
So is this taking 2 damage then?
That has taken 2 damage. So
So
it
how
is.
do we annotate that?
Well, so we'll just do that.
Sorry.
We'll leave it on the board, just for building good habits for in the future.
Well, later
maybe.
on, I hear one of my
Oh.
grandkids is going to want to climb over it.
So you're saying is these are limited supply. So now we've built 2.
Yes.
We don't have a third.
Yes.
Okay. So that got it.
And then we go to Sector 5. So the Brachiosaurus is going to want to wander west. So she's taking a bath in the lagoon. And then Madame T-Rex is going to have her hunt negated by the herded token.
Yeah,
and then she's
yeah.
going to try to move east, but she's smart enough to not walk off the cliff.
I want to point out that I noticed that every single card there's an attack on.
Every card we've seen so far.
Yeah, so far that's 12.
So you-
12 out of 12 cards.
So you shuffled these. We've had an attack on every card, and we have only 1 purple.
Yeah.
But we're also
Great.
crushing it.
Yeah.
And also it's cooperative.
Also,
I'm
you don't get any
cooperative.
items.
I'm questioning
Also,
all
I
of
know,
that.
I know.
Oh, I didn't mention the hidden traitor? No, I'm kidding.
Also, all I've done with my 4 actions has been move people.
You know,
But you are helping us.
I am.
you are such a helper.
You're the leader, right? You're on the walkie-talkie,
That's
being
what
like,
I've
"Hey,
heard.
head
That's what
north."
I've heard.
Yeah.
All right, so we still have 1 dino left to activate, but she is chilling because there is no herbivore activation in Sector 6.
Someone in the chat asked, trading.
Yes.
That is an act that takes an action token.
It does take an action.
Okay.
Yes, it is one of
So we
your
can
actions.
share items and stuff.
I'm surprised you haven't already brought that up, trying to get the
Oh, I already heard it. I'm
the taser prod.
actions.
Coming.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
now
I-
we're on
Because
3.
it doesn't say
So-
you may. It says I can.
We
sweep,
I don't have to ask
scout,
Check.
Give
big
and or
actions,
take.
activate
I
damages,
just-
end the
I-
round. Sweep, check,
Without
and
asking.
refresh. What's check?
Also known as
Check
stealing.
is checking the round card, so in round 1, if we hadn't resolved it,
Got it.
we would have suffered a consequence.
But we're
But
doing awesome.
we refresh our action tokens, and we are on to round
You always forget to put these back.
3. Well,
that's
it's actually
number
step
2.
2.
Oh, I see.
So yes, you're right, but
I did
not
I
yet.
did forget last time. I will not forget this time.
Whoa, this was not expected by Chris.
I know. Mobile lab.
That's what I need.
You want to put this on the...
The laboratory.
All right, go ahead and read it, Chris.
All right. Place the architect at the helipad, zone 20.
So we now have a follower on the board.
Is he? Oh, he's with me.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm greeting her at the helipad, shaking her hand, and
Action. If you are in an open zone, discard the mobile lab survey token to place the genetic lab token in your zone and a road token connecting to an adjacent zone.
And
we have no
this...
more road tokens.
We should have one more. Where's the other road token?
it might have fallen out when Camille was dumping everything like a mad person.
With the drama, with the drama.
You were just dumping this at Gamma, so I mean, right? Like
No,
this.
I swear it was there.
It's in these envelopes randomly.
Whoa!
No.
No, not in it. No,
In between.
literally is
Oh,
in
it actually was. I thought you were looking for an excuse.
There's your road.
I also thought that's what you were doing. You're like, I guess I gotta open stuff.
Yeah, it must be in one of
probably
these
in this
boxes,
box.
right? Yeah. All right, so here's a little bit of a dilemma because we need to finish this by the end of the round because it has one of those caution symbols on it. However, I'm in the middle of solving a puzzle, so I'm going to have to abandon that in order to get outside to place the mobile lab.
So you can
Oh,
place
'cause
it
you-
anywhere or the architect. Like, what is the card? I missed the. Oh, it's up here still.
So two things happened. One, the architect showed up. Hello, architect. And then I need to build the mobile lab so that we can get the architect
All right.
into the mobile lab.
Okay.
Hear me out here.
Yes.
That's true.
All of this is true. We
But
haven't
it's
suffered any
one
consequences
token.
yet.
And,
Okay.
and I mean that seriously, but
Yeah.
also thematically, do your job.
Okay. Also, hear me out though. We're in round 3. We have to have the genetics lab finished by round 5. So we need this built as soon as possible so we can get inside
But
and
we can
start working
all
that
work
puzzle.
on that. But he can finish his puzzle now. What happens
Maybe.
when we finish that puzzle?
We say, yay, we finished the puzzle.
It's one of the objectives complete.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the things
How do you
we
say
know
he
we have
can-
to do.
How are you saying he can complete it now? We have no.
I
pitfalls
feel,
out there.
yes, but I feel very confident it's going to happen.
Your optimism is sketchy.
You were about to say sickening.
Yeah, I was being kind.
Well, we do know.
This will be coming up in your performance review.
Oh my God.
Dr.
Oh,
Henry,
do
you.
those? Hold on.
No, I'm talking about in game. Talking about in game, okay? I got to separate myself.
So I can use a couple actions to work on the puzzle, and then you could always move me outside
How many actions do you need?
Camilla, I
Well,
think
we
your
don't know yet.
microphone-
because we don't know where the third
Going on
purple
my
is yet.
neck.
No, I know, but
Thank
okay.
you,
So
sorry.
I'm saying if you push one, this purple's going to come out into that spot.
Yes.
Then you push another one.
Yeah.
You'll wipe 3 and fill them, but they all won't be purples, unfortunately.
All this Candy Crush knowledge is getting dropped.
Exactly.
No, listen, and I'm being serious here. What if you push the bottom one first? That still kills one and puts the purple in the first zone.
Did we decide there are 4 purples total? Like we don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, we don't want to accidentally push the purples off, right?
Right.
Right. That would be very
Do
bad.
not.
That makes sense why there'd be 4 purples.
I'm really
though.
caught up in this.
Okay.
And,
Well,
Here,
we
here,
should
here.
have 2 puzzles going, but we can't because we don't have the lab.
I know. I'm kind of holding us up here, aren't I?
are you allowed to move this, or does that be all eyeballs?
Yeah, sure.
This speaks to the fact that this minigame is intriguing
Yes.
because Tom's like, dinosaurs, get out of the way! I gotta move pieces.
I've got to solve puzzles.
Yeah, I know. Well, if he pushes one first, then the purple goes there. Then we push that. It wipes those 3.
And maybe-
that could be a purple.
It
then.
could be a purple.
Could be. There's a
good chance.
There's a 1/3 chance, but then as soon we just would have to push down.
No, you don't have to push it off. It would just land in the
If it
zone.
magically appears, we won't need to.
Because we refill it from top to bottom, right?
Right, but it
those
might be
3
the
would
third
disappear.
one.
It could be, yeah. And all I'm saying is if a purple or purple pop up here, or purple pops up here or here, all we have to do is then take the push down
The risk we're gonna have
The
to
fact
take.
is, you're in that thing.
I mean, yeah.
I
So
feel like
let's do
we're
it. Let's do
wasting
it.
actions.
So
Wait. What? Is there nothing else going on first? We didn't
I mean, we
replace
might
these.
as
Like, I don't know, like scouting.
I even said I wasn't gonna forget, and I totally forgot.
God.
Okay, so Sector 1, there's somebody there. No one's in Sector 2. No one's in Sector 3. No one's in Sector 4.
Oh, can dinosaurs move through mountains?
No.
Okay.
They are. So that would be another example of the raptors not being able to move.
Okay.
No one is in. So everyone is in either 1 or 6, huh?
Oh wow.
Whoops.
So we don't know what any of
That's
those carnivores are going to
unfortunate.
do. However, I do have binoculars, so as a free action right now, I
You should
could.
do that.
So another question
Reveal
here:
the
when the
4 or 6.
dinosaur does the ambush thing,
Yeah.
it's going to any spot on the board.
Yep.
There's a good chance it's not going to hit us.
Right.
Look, we programmed these
You're all
things
about
to
those
act naturally.
statistics today.
They're not going after. Well, this is a slight far off chance, but if it works, I will be taking all the credit.
So why don't I just go ahead and
Just to
reveal?
clarify, if anything works as the boss, I always take all the credit here.
There you go.
That's John Hammond, which I apparently now have to clarify that I'm role playing.
So I'm going to use my binoculars to look at what's going on in 4. So the raptor's not going to attack.
Oh, but he is going to try to get through,
But the barrier's already broken. So it is going to move north,
but he doesn't
So
do
you're
anything.
gonna need to get
but
out of
no
here,
attack.
Which is fine. We're gonna do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do some puzzle action, right? So I'm going to do this.
The bottom one
The
first.
bottom
Yep.
one first.
Fourth person. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
He's
down
inside the
there. Yeah,
lab.
that's right.
Or the visitor
So we
center.
got 2 purple on. Survey says not a
great.
purple.
All right, that's good.
Great,
That's
great,
good.
great.
So now
That means we have to
here,
Waste it. Yeah.
this is discarded.
Uh-huh.
These 3 are discarded.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to work because there's only 3 tokens left, isn't there?
Well, yeah,
got
but
one.
so non-purple.
Oh.
Purple.
That's good because it now
purple,
just takes 1 push action.
green.
Oh,
So-
wait, did they keep doing that? It doesn't get reshuffled?
Oh, did I take that from the top?
You did.
I did. So yeah, we'll shuffle these.
Okay, we're almost there. We just need to do 1 downward push motion.
Yes.
How many actions? And you use your 2 actions, right?
I use my 2 actions to push.
I mean,
twice.
I could move him 1 and he could use the extra action to push it into place.
Yep. If we want to knock this out, we totally could do that.
Then next turn, we don't have to worry about this nonsense.
Yep.
But that means next time we have to build a genetics lab and complete that whole puzzle
Well, yes.
in like 2 rounds. Okay.
Then we got. Aren't you a geneticist?
I am a
Aren't you
geneticist.
confident in your own abilities?
Absolutely not.
Actually, I don't even know how that puzzle works.
We haven't gotten there yet.
yeah.
We haven't built the building
Yeah,
yet.
depending on the rooms, we can.
That's all you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not even there.
All right, so I've used both my
I will
actions.
move you.
Great. So I'm going to move. Where do I need to go? I
One
need to go
space.
there, and then I'm going to use community action to push this down.
All right.
Folks, we are
Complete.
done here. So these.
Wait, what was the thing we were doing there?
Building a visitor center.
No, but what was the goal when we just did that? What did we do?
It was.
We opened the
it's
gift
in there.
shop.
Oh, it was the purples thing. We need to keep the scientists supplied by unloading lab shipments in the visitor center warehouse.
So we needed
That's
the
for
lab.
you! The lab shipments are here. Amazon just showed up.
Oh my gosh.
Same day shipping.
All right, that is done.
That's because they have a thing on Costa Rica. There's a Amazon depot there, so it's able to get over pretty quick.
Perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little puddle jumper to bring it over.
No, it's a van. It's a van. It's always a van.
Keep rowing.
All right, so I feel accomplished there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have had you do all that. We probably should have
Good
had other
for
people because
you.
we're all close by.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so
What do you
I'm
mean?
gonna,
Don't be going back in time. I think that was a good move.
Yeah, it worked
happened.
out.
It happened.
It worked out.
All right, let me think. If I
And you guys can start moving towards him
move me 1, 2.
because he can then move out here. So so when you move out, can
Yes.
you go 1, 2? How does that work?
It would be 1 to move here, 2 to, and then I would be outside.
Of the zone that
Okay,
the building
and
is
you
in.
have
Yes.
no
Can it be
more
1
actions.
building per zone?
Yes, because you need to build a building in an
Where there's
area
no
with no other
feature.
feature.
Okay, so if he does that, if you move him 1, 2, I'll use one of my. I'm gonna be 1 short because.
Oh, you want me to move him again? You want me to get him out now?
If he gets out, then he's here with me. I could take that token, right? So that I could then build the lab.
Item cards. It's not an item card.
All right, so we gotta
Are you
wait till
sure?
next round.
So we can just start.
We could
But you
search.
could move to where he's at. Where are you?
I'm right here with him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're already there.
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
safe to say we're going to suffer a consequence for this, but to Tom's point earlier, we haven't had any so far.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well,
A
that's
2.
A 2.
I know the
2 or
worst that could
5.
happen.
Okay.
Contingencies. We built so many
So Chris
contingencies.
and I need to
I have this
go.
new program I'm hiring. This guy is he is on fire.
Yes.
I mean, personal hygiene, and he's this new age, computer stuff. But,
Right.
All right, so Chris and I are left. What do we need to do? How do we need to set ourselves up for next round?
We could search so that we see how dinosaurs are gonna behave.
Yeah, so we don't know what the T-Rex is going to do yet.
Okay. And we don't know the Velociraptor. We know that he's going to be coming this way.
She is going to be moving north.
She-
I also have this wild guess. Oh, well, you have to get the architect somewhere, right?
We have to get the architect into the genetics lab. So you could start leading her toward where we're going to build it.
Oh, yeah, I'll do
And I
that.
could go ahead and use one of my actions to get there. If we think we're going to build it there, I use my action to get here.
Yeah, set yourself
So
up.
that way I'm set up to be at the lab and don't waste
Yes.
a turn. So that'll be one of my things to move there. Before I
good.
leave this section, is there anything I need to do?
Well, meanwhile, while you do that, this guy cannot hurt me, right? I'm assuming.
Correct.
There's no, accidentally step on us.
No.
So I'm actually showing off. I'm like, we'll get there, but right now, tour time.
Take it on the
Look,
tour.
a dinosaur. The architect has to put their head between their legs because it's like they're about almost fainted.
You're practicing your Dr. Grant, welcome to Jurassic Park speech, you know.
I have to be honest. If I was in that same circumstance, I would be just as smug as that guy was in that moment.
Sure, 100%. All
I don't
right.
think there's really anything else worth me doing.
I'm going to move 2 spaces towards the visitor center, and then I'm going to move. Where are we planning to meet? 2 spaces down.
Perfect. Oh, I could use my action and take your gun.
You've wanted
could.
items this entire time. Now's your chance.
Is that a pitchfork?
Now's your chance.
I'll let you look at my items. You have been so generous to me,
I have been. I've been
especially with your slashes.
She's also very humble, if you've noticed.
Sure.
Taser prod.
Ooh, a teaser prod.
She's like trying to connect 2 things together. Can I?
Can I make a taser prod
And
and
shoot
shotgun
again.
combo?
Well, Chris already made the shotgun medic combo apparently.
Yeah. I
Oh wait, can you just do a search for items?
Yes.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Do any of you have an extra action left?
Nope, I took taser.
Okay, never mind then. But I was gonna say you could have just searched and you know you're gonna get the medical kit. I know you don't want a medical kit.
Over a prod.
Batteries.
My batteries. Am I dying?
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Oh, are we tapped on actions?
We are.
I think
We
we
are.
I think we did it all.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna put this all on Chris. Pick
Not yet.
one.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet. That's the end of the round. So first,
Back on
dinosaurs are going to do their thing. Dinosaurs are going to dinosaur. So
Open
no
the
one's in
door.
sector 2. We do have a dino in sector 3. However, she's looking very chill.
That's because we're taking pictures.
Yes. Sector 4, the raptors are going to move north. Thank you so much. Sector 5. Ooh, T-Rex is not attacking. So remember how you were giving me a hard time earlier about they were all attacking? We have no carnivore attacks this entire round.
No, that's great.
But we
so-
did go 3 rounds before we got
Also,
that.
there
Not
was
to
a
stick-
1
not to
out of
stick up
10
for
chance
Tom,
they were going to hit us. Oh, also, okay, so let's say a T-Rex goes to a spot. Blah,
Yes,
blah.
yes.
But you're in the building. Are you safe?
So they will not hunt in a building unless it has the chomp symbol. So they will not.
Is that because of this?
No, but
back
let's say
here?
let's say there's a chomp symbol here.
Yeah.
And you go through all that stuff. No, they're nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we roll that die.
Yeah.
And boom, they show up here.
Yes.
Do they go in the building immediately?
They will hunt in the space.
Ooh.
Yep.
Sorry.
I like it.
Yep. They will hunt anything. So roll the zone die and place them there. If possible, they attack one prey in that zone, even if indoors.
Okay, I guess I could have just read my own answer, but yes.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say you up for success there.
This is the rule book.
Hi, I'm Rulebook.
Yeah,
And
he's here.
I messed up. I messed
Now
up.
we end the round.
One last thing. The Triceratops is going to move east for sector 6.
All right.
So, actually, this is a good point. So, the Velociraptor moved from 4 to 6, but she already activated. So, dinosaurs only activate once, even if they move to a higher level, a higher number sector.
Oh.
They won't do both activations.
Except one magical dinosaur will always move twice. I'm just guessing now at stuff. The pterodactyl, I'll say. If there was a pterodactyl.
I want a pterodactyl. Is there a
As
pterodactyl?
a real animal? Because they
Like
look
as a pet?
destructively
No, I understand
terrifying.
how extinction works, but I would like one in this game. Thank you.
I
On
would
that
take one of
note-
these as a real pet, is what I'm saying.
In your dreams.
End of
Where am
round.
I
Living
doing?
right now.
End of round. We will sweep.
Sweep the leg.
Check.
So now turn have a token.
No, wait.
Whoa, whoa,
We're
whoa,
putting this on
whoa,
Chris's
whoa,
head.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh, Chris,
Which
you're
one,
up.
Chris?
Oh.
Give me a number from 1 to
7.
7.
Middle row left most.
This
That's
one?
number 1, Tom.
Yes.
That's number 3. 1, 2, 3. But
Okay,
all right.
3.
That's how you read a book, Chris.
1.
1.
That's a 1.
You're
Tom.
average.
That's
Hey, but
the
you
best
know what? If we turn
compliment
over a
you've ever
1
said to
here,
me.
But perfectly
and we
average.
turn over 1 here, we've won. Or will we keep turning 1 over every round?
Until we
Every
do
round
this.
until we finish that.
Got it. What do we have to do? Just get this guy here?
No, we
well,
have to build the
I need
lab.
to build the lab, and then we need to get.
No, what do we do to not get that?
Once we build the lab, yeah.
Oh,
Done.
Yeah,
Yeah, which he's gonna do this turn, right?
I'll think about it. Yes, I'm
you'll
gonna
do
it.
what you're told.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
I don't think Hammond actually does that at all. I'd be more like, could you please?
Yeah,
Come
he's a bit of a
on.
teddy bear,
Would you
isn't he?
please?
He's
Yeah,
not.
he raised his voice once at Nedry. Once in that whole film, you know?
Well, he also yelled at him when he wasn't there too.
What?
When
That's why I said at him.
Hey
hacker crap.
Okay, refresh your action tokens.
Yep, the one up top. Can someone reach it? I cannot.
And zoop.
Beautiful.
I want to use the Talon.
Round card.
Okay.
All right, so this is not part of the.
Oh, this is.
I was just about to ask, does he ever get sick? Apparently, yes.
So you get to read that one.
Hey!
All right. A sick Triceratops. Surely a Triceratops wouldn't eat the berries of the West Indian lilac, would they?
No, of
Poor
course
For
not.
the rest of this
fool.
adventure, before the Triceratops activate each round, they receive an injury unless there's a character in their space.
Aw, they need to be looked after.
I'm gonna lay them down
They
for.
get. That's going to be
An
2 injuries. What's their
injury.
life?
2.
2. So once they get their second injury, then
Okay.
they
Yeah.
are
I gotta
lost.
Got
say,
it.
that's important. My dinosaurs are important.
Sure.
I like how you changed your tune halfway through that sentence, Tom. Mechanisms Vassal had to stop.
It's tough. There's an internal struggle between Tom Vassell and John Hammond. A sentence I never thought I would say.
There you go.
You're still in the building? Oh, good heavens.
No, we can get him out right now. I can move him out right now.
Let's do it.
Get out of the building. Sorry.
Get out of the building.
Would you please get out of the building?
Would you please?
Because
Hey, Adam,
Do
you
the round
caught
structure.
Look
it.
at me.
You caught it, sir.
Look at me.
So
All right.
now,
So we have someone in
Purple?
sector 3.
that's right. Kevin points out that Hammond
And that's
hated Goldblum.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
And then I'm in a building in sector 6, and that's
Oh, that
all she wrote.
counts. Okay.
That's all she wrote.
All right.
I'm immediately moving you out of the building.
Yes, love that story. So I go to an exit. So that's 1. I move outside. That's 2. This building is no longer occupied.
We have a big problem here in that we don't know what the T-Rex is going to do.
Hey, I have binoculars. You want to find out what the
I
T-Rex
would
is going to
really
do?
like to know what the
Yes,
T-Rex
yes,
is
that's
doing.
yeah.
T-Rex is going to attack.
Okay,
Or one
Listen.
of us could hurt him.
Robert,
taser.
Robert, if he does it, when he attacks a spot and there's multiple people, well, Ryan, I'll read my own answer.
All right.
If there are equal targets, we get to choose which one.
All right, well, you know what? It's your own fault. You're the one who kept stabbing him.
Well, he needs to get down here and build that. We said it was going to be there, right? So we need to.
Yeah.
We
So
know
I'm-
what you're going to do.
I'm going to take a swipe. So my second action.
What if I took the swipe and hurted him? Right. He
Oh,
would
hurted her first.
hurt. Yeah, and then she wouldn't attack you, right?
That's true, and you could even use the road flare to pull her into your space, so you don't even need to move.
Well, why would we want to pull her into this space?
Well, because then she'll be herded,
But then she's going to attack and move north.
but the herd will cancel the attack, and then she'll move out.
But aren't we trying to build a building there that people are... Where's the building being built?
Building's
Right
being
there.
built here.
Yeah.
So
Why would we want her in that spot?
well, because we know that she's going to move at the end of the round. So
Yeah,
if
but
we
if
move
you
her,
move into that spot, you're gonna take a damage.
no, because
But I'm gonna hurt her.
1, she'll be herded, but 2, the risky run is only if there's nothing else in that space. So because there's other players in the space, it's not risky. The T-Rex is
Docile
distracted.
T-Rex.
Yep.
I like it.
Road flare time.
Are you wearing high heels?
That's not yet, Tom.
So you
That's a later
herded?
movie.
Did we need a herd token?
And then hurting is an action, or I could do it as a free action.
I have free
So-
action.
well-
It's what?
So, if he uses the herding gear, it is a free action, but the T-Rex will take an injury. Because there are multiple people in the space, we could do the good old-fashioned herd action, but it is somebody's action to do that, and the T-Rex will not take an injury.
But the T-Rex has no injuries and has a life up to 3.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So yeah, go free.
You have a problem, Chris.
You're the one that gave me all these wonderful
Just-
items.
No, I actually hid them all around the island underneath the piles of crates.
Well,
And
you
you
will
were-
never find it here.
Now I'm going to move into that space
Yes.
and build the mobile, build the
that
genetics
lab.
lab.
Right.
Can I have that sweet, sweet genetics lab token, please?
Sweet genetics lab token.
And now
There
let's
we
explain how
go.
the genetics labs work so
Yes.
Camilla can do her glorious thing.
Yes. So similar to the visitor center, each room inside the genetics lab lets
There,
you
we'll
do
put
a
it-
swap in a
We'll put it right
specific
here
pattern.
for now.
Okay.
So the entrance room lets you swap top to bottom. Then there's diagonal one way, diagonal the other way, and left to right. Your special ability is you have a 5th swap option that you can do in any room. So this is called the recombine action. So you have access to a special kind of swap that we do not. So we're trying to make GACT.
yeah.
GATC
We're
twice.
really good already. This is a really good setup for this.
Famous last words.
No, we are.
This one Oh, gosh, that whole row needs to move down one.
No,
But
it's not so bad. You just you can flip these two,
Yes.
and you flip those two, and then you'll flip probably these two. But I'll have to. I'm pretty sure, or something like that. Flip, or flip this and this.
I think we do 3 diagonal flips. Is that right? And
Yes.
then we made it?
No, you have to do an up and down.
Diagonal, up and down, and then one more diagonal.
up and down. It's 3 moves. Boom. We don't even need your special ability. You're worthless.
Checkmate.
I could have hired a much cheaper geneticist. Is all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
And one who gives me a whole lot less lip.
All right. Well, do you want to get that poor architect into the building?
The
Why,
architect
why
has
do we
to be
need the
there in
architect
the
ability? Is that like? Are we
That
using-
is part of this mobile lab challenge. So we built it, which is half of it. So, but we have to discard when the architect is in the entrance room of the genetics
Guys, I
lab.
gotta say, I'm not used to using a second action in the whole game here to do something for myself. But hey, you want to see the
But that
T-Rex?
doesn't even get the architect in it, does it?
So one action. So you need to use both
You'll
actions.
need to use
Yeah.
the free action.
Or one of the other ones. Or no. Are you going to be going in the building? Why don't I take the architect with me? Because I'm going to go
There
in
you go.
anyway. Or unless.
Fine. No, you show him around. I'm gonna be looking at the T-Rex because I heard that it's been damaged. So it's a very valuable thing.
Oh, that's true. it
Oh
needs
yeah,
one
yeah.
injury.
She's supposed to take an injury.
All right, so then I'll go in.
With
building
the
and
architect,
take
so you're taking
architect
the
in.
lead action,
Yeah, you're good at this part. You show the architect
and
around.
because
Yeah,
it's through a building, you can
That
go a
building.
second
Yeah.
space if you want.
The genetics lab, not the visitor center.
All right, this is up and down. You actually need to do an up and down. Oh no, not yet. You need to do up and down
But
later.
the architect is now in the entrance
So
of
that
the
is
genetics
done.
lab, so this is done. Yay!
Okay.
Can anybody do these actions?
Yes.
Okay, so if I use an action to run, I can go 2 spaces. Is there a...
You sure can.
Where's the diagonal?
And then
This one,
I can
right
go
here.
2 spaces, so I need to be up in this room too,
well,
right?
you're leading them in, right?
But
No, no,
she's
you're in the-
leading
But he said
through a developed
said
area.
You're in the spot you need to be.
So
in.
that
I'm in
is
that
the
one, up and down
speedy
one? Okay.
lead.
Oh, so you can lead for 2. You don't have to be at that
Right.
first room.
But he was saying you were saying I need to be in that up-down room.
Oh, don't, the
Someone needs to be an up down room. It doesn't matter.
The
You
objective
can swap
card said...
2 DNA segments as shown instead of 2 shown in your room. Okay.
Yeah, but we don't.
I
Unfortunately.
don't understand what's shown in the room, I guess.
Each room
That
has its
means-
own diagonal.
Yeah, but you could also do
left,
that, but we
right,
don't need that
up,
done.
So I can do
down.
anything in any room. That's what it's saying. I just have to be in there and I can switch them however. I don't understand.
No, you can do this instead of what's in the room.
Instead of the swap.
can
that's
always
all.
do that.
I can switch one.
Yeah, you can
above.
always do
Okay,
that one
okay.
once you're in the lab.
All right,
I
so
don't
you're
think this is
running
set
in.
up.
So I
That's
run
not
into the
helpful.
second
Okay.
room.
Got it.
Muldoon, I'm definitely a geneticist, and then I'm going to do the diagonal swap. The
Okay, so
G-
switching the G and the T. And now you can switch those
And
two.
then I'll go ahead and do that.
So close, so close.
And now you.
And we have a free action.
So then we switch these two?
Yes.
Wait, hang on. Wrong way. It's, what is it? It's GATK.
GATC.
The T
yeah.
needs to be in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, so we're swiping
Wait, the T.
ATC.
bottom left
Yes, these two,
and
right?
that one. Yeah.
And that was this direction, right?
It was. I don't want to say we're good at this game or not, but no. I hired these people. I had full confidence in their abilities all the time. Not Muldoon. No. He's insane. But you know why? It's
He's
because
a
he's from
whack job.
England. I don't. It's foreign language.
No one
It's
can understand what
confusing
he's
to me.
saying. All right, so
John Hammond is British.
No. I'm English. You're British. He's a
All right.
London. He's one of those guys from London, and everyone else is a jerk. Or the other way around. I'm not sure what the prejudices are in England, so I should pull back now before I get in trouble.
yeah.
Go Irish. I'm still wearing a little green. All right, I'm stopping. Go ahead. Save me here. Somebody.
Okay,
It's like
no,
you're
I'm going to let you keep
slowly
digging this
back.
grave. This
Yeah.
is great for me. All right, so we've done all of our actions. So we now activate the dinosaurs. So, nothing in 1, nothing in 2. In 3, first she's going to want to move north. She's coming to visit. Hey.
Ooh, it's a good thing that
I know.
T-Rex is herded.
Yep.
What did
But-
the T-Rex attack the
Well, the T-Rex won't attack anything because she was herded, so we discard the herded token, and then she
this is
moves
a question. If-
back
if-
to where she was.
Let's say it was going to attack, and it's me and a herbivore. Can I
We
be
get to
like,
choose the target.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
Tom Vassel's ready to keep coming out.
Just throwing the dinosaurs under the bus, so to speak.
Hammond is Scottish? All right, never mind.
Oh.
I'm definitely prejudiced against you then.
Chad pointed out, yeah, see, I said British. In your face. Also, we were supposed to build a road token when we built the lab.
And we
Yeah.
would have built it here.
Oh.
Green.
Oh, which would have allowed.
Which would have been a speedy lead. I don't.
It would have saved us one
It
action.
would have saved us one action.
Okay.
Would have saved us one action.
But it's our fault for
But
not
now,
noticing.
so now we're on 4, but this one is already activated, so it's not going to activate again in 4, correct?
Exactly right.
Okay.
So then there's nothing in 5, and in 6, the poor sick Triceratops is going to move west, and she can't move north.
No, but she
Oh,
takes the
even
damage.
sick moves?
Even sick.
Okay.
And then the raptors are going to move south.
But we got to give
And
the
he
Triceratops
gets
a
yeah,
damage.
now we're gonna resolve.
But yeah, so now we've activated
And new
dinosaurs.
round.
Now we sweep this. We check the round cards, which
Yeah.
is the poor sick Triceratops.
And we haven't, so it's considered not, oh no, it doesn't have the token, so never mind. That was
Right.
me working through my own.
And then we refresh our action tokens.
Yeah.
And folks, we are on to round 5, which is the final round.
So what are we trying to do now?
Survive. So
Oh.
so we've done
Dun,
so
dun,
we've
Open
done
up all the red boxes. Place them all on the board.
So we have completed all of the objectives. I should have called that out, I guess. So we've completed all the
Yeah.
objectives that we need to win the game. Now we need to make it to the end of round 5 without revealing too many consequences. So at this point, it's making sure no followers are injured, that we are not too injured, that dinosaurs aren't attacking each other. So
Okay.
now we're just kind of like,
So get up here.
So
we don't-
save the
Hold the
Triceratops!
Right, so yeah, we needed, someone's going to have to use.
Well, we also don't know what this is going to say.
we don't know what that's going
All
to
right,
say yet.
whoever's going to use the 3rd action token. Oh, did we use that last action token?
We did.
We did.
Oh, you guys have already. Hold on now. Y'all are. Okay. All right, I'm back up. So, yes, whoever uses the 3rd will need to run up here.
And
save
just
that.
kind of pet
Yeah.
her. Be like, no, it's okay, it's
Quick
okay.
question here. This is a complete copy.
Yeah.
Kickstarter starting next week.
Yeah.
Do you know what fulfillment is?
Fall.
Ooh. That's a fast Kickstarter.
That is a fast
Yes.
turnaround.
Yep, we're fulfilling the backers in the fall.
Yes.
Also, how did you get here? Did you drive a car? You did.
Well, so
We'll help you load.
So it's,
I'm just saying, right? We'll be very helpful. I'll put this game in the car.
this is a gift to you.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You don't even need to pretend like you're gonna help me.
I'm not in the same room as her, though. 'Cause now she's going to steal the game.
We'll steal it. I'll borrow it and make. I'll leave you with a full, complete, playable copy when I'm done. Okay.
You'll
That
want
is
to
my
keep playing
gift
it
to
over
you.
and over.
You'll get
Yes.
to you'll get to test the post finale experience,
Yes,
but that's about it.
My gift to you.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right. So, why don't you read that?
Quitting time. Oh, I don't believe in this, guys.
Quitting
The
time.
landscaper's done for the day, but the dinosaurs never clock out. I really like that art, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that cool?
Place the landscaper in the lowest number zone with the carnivore. Oh, I forgot about the landscaper.
Oh, whoops. That's what you're saying.
So is there a thing? So let's say the landscaper dies. Do we turn over one of these for everyone who
Sure
dies?
do. And the way that we know that, by the way, is on the back. It says, "When removed, suffer a consequence."
Okay, this is doable though. This is doable because somebody can use the 3rd action and get up here, so that he doesn't get hurt.
Oh, if that dies, will we also take one?
No, we're just trying to make sure we don't have.
We'll take 2.
There's 2. Yeah.
So
two
if she's
consequences.
injured again, so if we're not up there petting her
2,
head,
1. Okay, so we can't lose, but let's
But again,
try for the best
if somebody
score we
uses
can
third
get.
up here, and then if you use one of your movements, or you do it yourself, I guess, and you're not in the building, you could use both your actions and get here. That
no
won't
one's in
work. Hold
4.
on. No, we're one movement
Oh,
short.
someone has
we
actually.
all in
Why
sector
this
3?
missed our most anticipated games? Because I didn't know it was coming out this year.
I did not
Right,
expect.
I didn't.
Yeah, when
Surprise!
you-
I was coming to Kickstarter, but we thought fulfillment next year.
That's why.
Right.
This
I
would have made my list.
I
'cause
was thinking a year
I
out.
guess, yeah.
Well, this is his favorite
Maybe
book.
2, honestly. I mean, most Kickstarters.
Being realistic, yeah.
Yeah, so, whew, if
Especially
this is
Legacy
fall.
and maybe not developed the
We're-
full story.
I
that kind
told
of
him
stuff.
We're working
to
hard.
clean over here. Did he get lost? Hang on. I'm going to work on my books here. What did I tell him to do? Is there cell phone? There was no cell phones in
So-
in Jurassic Park.
We just have to
95.
be
No,
here.
we're not in the first.
But there were walkies.
All right, sorry, I'm still.
I don't give them, then they don't rate
Strategize.
it. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So
we just have to physically be here.
Yes,
So that's
and-
one person's full turn.
and just
Easy.
really quick, I did reveal the sectors.
We're proud of you.
I
Thank
did that.
You. Yes. Should we
We're
take a
all in
moment?
sector 3,
Are we?
which is wild.
We are.
Yeah, two
Some of you are in
two people are in the building,
Gosh, okay.
and 2 people are outside the building.
All right, we got a problem. If we want to get up to him, though, got to go through the T-Rex. And what's the T-Rex doing? We don't know.
Want to find out?
You're just running.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, the binoculars,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, wait. Oh, no, that reveals both of them.
Both our
Yeah.
carnivores are in 4, so I'm going to reveal 4. So they are both going to attack.
And then move down to where we're at. This really does sound like the beginning
But
of the
they'll
movie.
never attack again, so that's good.
Well, in this scenario.
In this scenario.
Okay,
They'll
so
never
we have two
attack
people outside the
again.
building. One person with their 1, 2, 3, 4 could get here, and that means our sick Triceratops isn't going to take anything. Right?
Correct.
The other person, if they use the free action and go 1, 2, and then gets up here to the landscaper, for the second action has a third action for the free action. What do we have to do to protect the landscaper to make sure they
we
don't
could just
Just
cattle
make sure
prod.
it's not attacked.
Okay, but you and I that have those weapons are both inside the building, so that's going to be the problem, because that would be 1. He has no weapons.
But he can move us.
His special
But
action.
if he's the only one out, okay. And then, so you could come up here and take care of that then. And then if he moved us 1, 2, 1, 2 for our own action, we have an extra action. Yeah, I mean, okay, there's a couple different ways we could do it with that free
Yeah,
action.
because mine's a free action. Is yours a free action with the prod? Or is
Action, hurting a dinosaur without another character.
mine's a free action, but it causes damage.
Okay.
I
Alright,
don't
well-
mind hurting a velociraptor.
I mean, they
let's
have
be
no
honest.
damage and they have a life of 2, so
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
Yeah,
We just have to
they can
protect the
take 2
landscaper.
injury.
Right.
Yeah, that poor
Yeah,
poor
so there it is.
landscaper. All right, so I'm going to go and cuddle with a Triceratops.
Oh.
Selfish.
1.
That is
I know.
a very, very selfish move.
I know.
I'm doing it for the team, fellas.
All right, claw. I do not have defense against the claw. However, field knife. Discard when defending against the claw. I may defend against any one additional strike by injuring the dinosaur, but I do not need to because she's only doing 1 damage to
Camilla's
me.
next action, she's like, I changed my mind, I'm searching. Hoping to get the knife.
And then that'd be
And
that.
now
Perfect.
I'm look at
you
that.
really are
We're spooning. We're spooning.
Okay, PG.
No, I was thinking, what? Come on now. No, it was just a contented pet sound. Good grief.
Contented pet sound. All right.
Woo. All right. Well, that was a thing. I'm going to move 2 spaces. I'm going to run out of the lab.
So you're here.
I pop up there on zone number
13.
13.
Got it.
Hey, boss, would you move me a hair towards those velociraptors?
Go to the west.
I'm in your zone. No, I only will talk to you through walkie-talkie.
I have a little megaphone.
Just right behind you.
It's a megaphone. I always use it. You're in the same room. I would be that kind of guy.
And then you can take the free action up there, or he can move you again.
Oh,
Either way
I have
works.
my own. So I move up there,
But you'll.
and as a free action,
Oh, because that one's free, yes.
And by entering an area with a carnivore, you get an item. Because that is your special thingy.
Doesn't he also
Can I have
possibly
a
take a
token?
damage?
I do. I
He
would
does also possibly
A
take
damage,
a damage.
and then a herded token as well.
All of these things are true.
All right, I want to see you roll for that damage.
Camilla, I'll let you continue the tradition of rolling
Yes. I also need 2 tokens, the herded and the damage token up there.
for me. You got it.
Oh,
Nothing.
nothing.
Teamwork.
There we go.
Mulduna's swerving and then curving.
All right.
Wait, you could move him one, right?
Yeah, by hurting.
I shouldn't have this orange zone that we've never
Where's he
ever
going?
seen.
Which way's he going?
But then we don't know what.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
There might is there a double attack?
There are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, leave more
Stay
that.
put.
I mean, you can just move him over to here, though.
Well, at least we know there what she's gonna do.
This is the same, isn't it?
Yeah, actually,
It
this is
is.
better because then they'll move south.
Right.
We're practicing for future games.
Yes.
Sure.
Good to get in the
We
habit.
got this.
Send her
we got
over.
this. Okay, there. And then I have 2 actions. I mean,
You could.
that's going to go south, so get out of that spot. That's about it.
Well, but it'll take its attack action first.
First, okay, so it doesn't matter.
So
if I am
well, it's gonna move to an adjacent zone to attack.
Camilla,
Okay.
I gave you a prod so that you could use it.
I want to use the prod. Who should I prod? Can I prod both?
You can't.
Are you going to prod the Brachiosaurus?
I don't know. I might.
What's
I have
wrong with
options.
you?
I have options.
Now, I
Nothing
mean,
is wrong with me. I have a
you
prod.
could prod the Brachiosaurus because but what does that do?
Herd a dinosaur without another character.
So you could herd her and get her out of the way
Of what? Of me?
of the T-Rex.
Zap the
T-Rex.
T-Rex!
The T-Rex.
We know the T-Rex is gonna attack
Oh,
right
because they
now.
attack each other.
The dinosaurs will attack each other.
Oh no,
yes.
I gotta save it. I'm gonna. No,
Oh wow!
look
So I
at
don't.
it. Hold
But if
on.
Oh no!
But if you
The
attack,
thing I was about to
Long
prod,
neck.
I'm gonna
but
save
if you
it.
attack the T-Rex, you save it, right? And you get to attack a T-Rex.
But does the T-Rex take damage? 'Cause-
Does it say so?
No,
No.
not on
No.
your card.
Oh. So I just have to move there, and where's this one moving? He's in 4. He's gonna go east first. So no, then I'm in his way.
No. So the red is the carnivore. So right now
I missed that. So it's just gonna
her
go
hunt
south.
will be negated because of the herded token, and then
she'll
she'll
move
move south.
Oh, all right. Yeah, then I'm gonna move, and I'm going to
and
herd the T-Rex.
2.
Oh,
If you move
that's not me.
your mover.
Okay.
the building is no longer
I
occupied.
thought I was that one the whole time.
Herded
Okay,
token.
So I'm gonna
Wait,
roll.
how-
Oh yeah. Swipe.
Swiper, no swiping.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Take it.
For
All right,
you.
So, and didn't even get hurt. Oh, it's herded, so I get a herd token.
Okay, so I can officially say this.
That we're awesome.
We made it through all 5 rounds with a carnivore never attacking a target other than a fence.
Yeah, because we're amazing.
Yeah.
That was thanks to Chris just basically shooting it in the face the whole game.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm not done yet. I have an
prodded.
action.
I prodded.
I have an action.
Yeah.
I'm going back to help. There's a lawyer coming in I need to talk to. All right.
So I will quickly say, when a carnivore attacks, they have a might, and that is how many dice they roll when they do a full attack. So this entire game,
Oh, we haven't seen a full attack.
we've never seen it.
So if a T-Rex
We
attacked me,
avoided
I
all
would be doing that?
Yes.
All right, reset. I want to see them attack.
Well, trust me, they will in Adventure 1.
All right.
So, we've made it to the end of the take actions. Now we activate dinosaurs.
Yes.
Because we still need to play to the end just to make sure.
We would need to survive. That's a
So
good point.
nothing in 1, nothing in 2.
I don't know why
In
you're
sector
flipping that
3.
back.
Well, because I'm
He's
sleep
gonna move.
deprived.
He moves north then west?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey there. And then she will not activate a second time, even though now she's in zone 4.
Right.
So starting with the Velociraptor.
They both move south.
Would have attacked first, lost
But
the
the herd-
herded.
the herded's okay.
and then
Yep.
moves that.
Yep. Exactly that.
We're the clever girls.
Nothing in 5. And then, so here's something. I'm there,
Yes.
but she might move.
Is it going to attack?
No. She might move, which means she'll get injured, which means she'll be removed from the game.
Oh, you set us up.
I said there's a hidden traitor. No.
Oh my gosh.
She moves. So she moves east.
Whole game's a failure.
Yeah, this is trash.
So no, someone is no longer with her. So she receives an injury,
She dies.
which means she has 2 injuries. She is removed from the island. We flip that. Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's a moral loss.
If we were to flip it over, it would tell us to reveal 2 consequence tokens.
2?
2?
2.
But that's okay, because there's
Chris.
only 1, 2 you said.
Chris,
so
pick 'em.
Even if we got it, we'd be fine.
5 and 2
This is 5 and 2.
is a 0.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
yeah.
It's not.
The
but that's close.
point is, we have discovered some of the hubris of man here at the end of that game, because we could have easily lost if
This is
another
what I would've
dinosaur
picked.
took an injury, if we took an injury.
Which one?
Yeah,
The 1?
I'm curious.
Where's
There
the
you go.
two?
There's the
Number
2.
1.
First one, and then
Never
where's
gonna
the
pick that
0?
one.
Was 0 the last? Oh, 0.
There you
Oh,
go.
that would have been funny.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna blame the Triceratops death on you. Just,
Yeah.
just to make
Fair
that
enough.
clear.
Because we could have
That's true. That was
strategically
you
placed
had
ourselves
one
up there.
job.
I had one
Yeah,
job.
because I wouldn't have, come and prodded. I would have just moved twice and been up here just
We
in
were
case.
spooning. It
Well,
was
we-
a long day. I fell asleep.
We didn't know. Will you stop with the spooning? We
I will never
hired you to-
stop spooning the
stop
Triceratops.
We would have to cover like all the areas. We couldn't. We don't know which way it was going to move.
Right, but
I could have herded her.
Oh. Wow.
Well, I mean, I couldn't have.
again-
I couldn't have because
yeah,
you
could
can't
have
herd by
used this
yourself.
action up here. Oh.
You can't herd by yourself.
I could have with a taser prod
So why didn't you do it?
because you didn't tell me
Now,
that
who set
rule.
us up for failure?
Hey, what happens if the T-Rex dies? Are
Same
they
thing.
all 2?
They're all dinosaurs are 2 consequence if they are removed from the island.
Do they come back then?
They will come back in the next adventure. Because these represent herds of that
it's,
dinosaur.
So it's interesting. You might want to take out the T-Rex if they're too problematic. I mean, if they're rolling 4 dice.
Do they come back next game?
The
like,
next
and
one.
have this
That
been
T-Rex is
number
a
one?
baby
Is it-
T-Rex.
If this was game 1, will they come back in game 2, or
Yes.
is that like Legacy? It's gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll come back.
Oh yeah. So someone does ask a question. You
Yes.
can complete all the objectives and still lose. So we could have lost there
Yes.
had we turned over the things.
Yes, if you do not complete all of the objectives, or you get 5 consequences, you lose.
So subjective and survival. Interesting. 'Cause
Yes.
You have to play out 5 rounds.
Can we say we've
regardless.
won now?
Yeah, so we've activated the
have officially
dinosaurs.
won.
So we win.
We checked the thing, so that's how we got a consequence, because we checked this. We checked this. The landscaper is safe. We won!
But wait, is there something we read at the end?
Stop.
Stop.
I give
Collaborate.
No, you did not.
When you're done taking actions, return to page 11 in the rulebook to learn how to activate. No, that's not it.
We did that. That's it. That's the end of the adventure.
So then we would go to Adventure 1, and we
Yep.
would know what to do by opening that envelope.
Yes.
Got it.
And at the end of Adventure 1, I'm going to make some assumptions
Yeah.
that at that point, there's permanent stuff that's been done. Possibly. Probably.
Probably.
I mean, looking at these cards, there's dotted outline boxes.
Right, there's a
Oh
chest
yeah,
line
yeah.
here.
You see
Yeah,
all
there's-
all the scratch offs.
Yep. With the talon.
Even on our actions card, there's a.
We don't even know what this
dotted
whole
area.
legacy thing means.
No idea what the
I'm
legacy
going to
thing
go wild
is.
guess that means I died. And it's in remembrance of
No, for
me.
each unlocked ability on the next side, scratch off the next area in order.
Well, who knows what that means?
I can find it.
So this is a dream.
Yes, this was the Hammond's dream
And then
sequence.
the first one there is like you said, or you alluded to the fact it's like a pre-park thing, and then we're going through the different movies.
Yes,
How many movies are there? 5?
there's 5 that are currently out.
right. So
And then
there's-
a new one coming out
there's
this summer.
10 missions. So one. Okay, that's I get
Yeah,
this.
so 12 total adventures.
That's an interesting question. Do you replay an adventure if you lose, or keep pushing forward with negative
That is a
consequences?
great question. You cannot unmake a dinosaur. You cannot remove the foundation of a building. Every choice you make has permanent consequences. You can never go back and try again. So if you fail forward.
Okay.
But you don't lose the game. You can keep playing.
Yeah, no, the
It's just-
campaign
okay.
the campaign will never fail. You
Got
will
it.
not win that adventure, but you will move on to the next adventure, win or lose.
What about fallout of like, I failed 4 games in a row, and now I have all these negative consequences?
You're a bad
Then you
player.
have all those negative consequences.
I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, in the world of
Alright.
Jurassic Park, not everything's
I
gonna go
feel
right.
like we whooped up here. We're not gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying some people.
this was kind of by the skin of our teeth a little bit. Like if one extra thing went wrong,
You know what? I feel like you're trying to take away from our victory here a little bit. I feel.
I'm just pointing out the world of possibilities, consequences.
Well, in an alternate universe where this was by the skin of our teeth.
Yes,
That would
Oh yeah.
that would have been narrow.
So Nick is asking, what's the average play time for a scenario?
around 2 hours. Average of 2 hours. Now it depends. So we don't do this in the tutorial, but starting with Adventure 1, there's an entire prologue planning phase where we discuss possible things that we're going to do, make a lot of those permanent choices. So this one I think we ran about 90 to 150 minutes. Thank you, Ruby.
Ruby says in practice, playtime is reverse bell curve across the 12 adventures.
So that's why you would want to play the prologue a couple times, because it sounds like beginning at Adventure 1 before you even
No way.
played that first
You know-
one,
you
you're
know-
making permanent changes.
You know
Yeah.
you're not going to play this again. You know you're going in Adventure 1. Don't
I'm
pretend.
definitely am.
Don't
I'm
pretend.
speaking for the audience.
Yeah.
You
So
should play multiple times.
we give you the opportunity to play as
I'm
many
opening the
times as you
envelope.
want to feel comfortable with the game before you start applying stickers and scratching things off and making those
I
permanent
like that though. Right out of
choices.
the gates, I get to make a choice that will potentially come back to haunt me for 12 games. I like that. I'm comfortable with those odds.
So that is Jurassic World Legacy. We that is the tutorial adventure.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Adam, for showing us this game. This is going live next week,
Tuesday, the 22nd.
Tuesday the 22nd. So you might be watching this video on that page, in which case is how the game plays.
Yep.
But again, we played the part that anyone's going to play. If you went to a convention and they were demoing it, this would be what they would be demoing.
Yes.
So you've seen how the game works, what's inside. This is one of the few Legacy games where I have guesses, though. I feel like I have some good guesses as to, like, for example, some characters that may show up. I feel like I know what's in a few of those boxes. I'm guessing. hoping.
Some of those guesses will be right, I'm sure. And if you want to learn more about the game, go to funkogames.com/newsletter to sign up for our newsletter, because then we will be sending you updates about the campaign, let you know when it goes live, and learn about upcoming games as well.
Alrighty.
Fantastic.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Camilla Cleghorn.
I'm Chris Yee.
I'm Adam Minton.
Hold on to your butts. We'll see you.